afraid to turn out the lights? Is there something you're scared of? What's there out in the dark? Make sure to keep all your windows locked. Do you surrender? You try to stay awake. These walls you can't escape. Here's one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. Bet you can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here. Oh, anywhere but here. Wanting something good to come, waiting for things to run away from. Are you just hiding? Yeah, walking into the fire, talking like you never die, like you're immortal. You try to stay awake. These walls you can't escape. Here's one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. Bet you can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here. Here's one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. Bet you can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here. Oh, anywhere but here. Oh,
Welcome to the stream, everybody.
anywhere but here.
Notice anything different? Do you notice anything different? Battles and Gabriel. We're gonna have a fun stream tonight. I think we're gonna have a fun stream. What do you guys think? Look. Yo, this is cool, right? That's what I thought. How's it going? Look at that. I gave him a wave and everything. Do a little dance. Yeah. I used your survival-based tutorial in Minecraft and it works great. Good deal. Awesome. Good deal. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. Look at that. We can even throw my normal little heart face up on the guy there. On the guy there. Well, welcome to the stream. It's different for sure, and I like it. Yeah. You know what? You know, it's the new streamer thing. And when I do my Minecraft videos, the reason why I was doing this, why I decided to go the, I guess you could quote unquote say VTuber route. When I do my videos, I kind of talk as my character anyways. So I just thought, you know what? Let's see what someone can do. Let's see what someone can do. And I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. But we're gonna get into it tonight. We're gonna get the stream rolling because we have a 2-hour and a half video to watch. I don't know if we're gonna get all the way through it. Maybe. I mean, I got time. I don't know if you guys got time, but there's been news going around. And look, we can even go here. Let me show you what we're gonna watch. There we go. Now you can hear me. Sorry about that. My mic was muted in this scene. Sorry about that. First time I've thrown this scene up in a stream. Say that 5 times fast. And yeah, nothing's playing on the video yet, so you can't hear anything of that. So, but this video's been going around from Ish. I'm sure if you're in the Minecraft community, you probably know who Ish is. Maybe not. That's okay if you don't. But people are saying this is the greatest Minecraft video. That this is the greatest Minecraft video. And so for the stream tonight, I want to watch it and with you guys and react to it. I don't know if that's cool or not, but that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see. You know, reacting to things. That's a you know, a lot of people are doing it nowadays. So I'm gonna jump on the old bandwagon, I guess, and we're gonna do it. So let's get over here. We'll get to a different scene where you guys can see it. There we go. This is okay. Yeah, everybody can see. Everybody can. And I see that we got noise coming through, so that's good. So buckle in. That's a top streamer quality. Will we get another Hytale episode sometime? Yes, it's echoing. Probably because this mic is on now. Yeah, okay. It should be fixed. Working out the kinks. So I need to add my microphone to the other scene, and then it should all be smooth sailing from here. You guys let me know. You guys have already done a great job. Let me know all the audio and stuff. You like how it's just 2 people commenting? Hey, I'm happy that there's 2 people commenting. I love it. So we're gonna get this started, and let us begin. You guys can let me know if I need to turn up the noise or anything like that. But here we go. Ish's video. 1,000 players simulate civilization, rich and poor.
In the biggest social experiment in Minecraft history, I scattered 1,000 people across 2 massive islands to simulate a realistic civilization. The players were given no help or guidance, and just like in real life, if you die, you remain dead forever.
That would be awesome, but I appreciate just the 2 of you being here hanging out.
Now, each player has the freedom to do whatever they want. Farm for food, become a dictator, and build a society.
Now you guys are being crazy.
At least as best as they can, because while one island is a rich, green paradise, the other one...
You're kidding me.
...is a barren wasteland.
Barren wasteland. Have you guys watched
it's up to
this
each player to work with what they've got. Will there be peace between the islands, or will there be war?
I think I can throw a question mark up. Oh, what did I do?
Play solo.
Oh, it's an ad.
After work.
Maybe I skipped the video.
At your own pace.
His employers forced him to risk his life and chop down one of the...
Whoops. Don't hit that button.
It's up to each player to work with what they've got.
What do you think?
Will there be peace between the islands, or will there be war? What ended up happening is the single most amazing story arc I've ever seen. All I will say is pick a nation to root for and enjoy the video. I present to you the Rich and Poor 1,000 player civilization experiment.
1,000 player civilization experiment created by
Don't forget, if you want to participate in these videos, join my Discord server, and of course, subscribe to my
Discord
channel.
server. Maybe we can be in an
Alright, we got 1,000. Good luck, everyone.
Oh boy. Here we go. Day 1.
It was the beginning of day 1, and all 1,000 players began to explore their new homes.
What is this place?
Before the first day, I had made
through Speed Silver? I don't even know what that is. What is Speed Silver, Gabriel?
Everyone choose randomly between Island 1 and Island 2. And I didn't tell them that one of the islands, the first one, would be a barren wasteland. Hey, you guys having
I should
a good
try to
time?
participate in each video.
No.
There's nothing here. Please tell me where the trees are, bro. I cannot find anything.
It didn't take long for the people who chose Island 1 to realize they had made a massive mistake.
I hate this place. I hate this place. I hate this place.
Players realized that
Oh,
building
okay.
civilizations on Island 1 would be particularly
Minecraft
challenging.
video.
And
I'll
not
look
only
him up.
because it was empty, but because some parts of it were completely uninhabitable, like the snow biome.
Oh no! No, no, no!
Uh-oh.
And right next door, a massive volcano that could erupt at any moment.
Ooh, I'm not
Shark
going down
bait.
there.
Hoo-ha.
This volcano
Reminds me of
also happens to heat up all the water on the island.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
This killed a lot of people.
Oh no.
Now, to begin building civilizations, the players needed to find a tree.
Please tell me where the trees are, bro.
Wood is an essential material, and without it, you really can't do anything. Now, luckily for Island 1, there was one tree on the island, and it was pretty big too.
Oh, that's home tree.
But,
From
of course,
Pandora.
it was completely surrounded by boiling water.
Uh-oh.
Got to be kidding me.
Meanwhile, let's go over to Island 2.
They're just gonna bridge over to it. Oh, it's a
Hey guys!
completely different island.
Life on Island 2 was beautiful. The terrain was green, the trees were plentiful, and the water was normal temperature.
Open for business.
Selling water? This is from the ocean? Are you trying to make me drink ocean water?
Island 1 holds
No.
many
The
secrets.
people on Island 2
Paddle's
immediately realized they had
Paddle's
chosen
already
the island of
upping
safety and wealth. You are
upping the
literally a piece of
suspense.
gold.
Yeah.
The only real danger on Island 2 was the possibility of falling down from a tree as you're collecting wood. But some people found a way to even work around that. So you're planning to build a bakery,
Yes, I am.
and you're forcing your employees to go up and get oak.
Oh, no, no.
She forcing you to work up here.
Hey, no, it's double carrots, triple carrots.
I don't want
say
carrots.
anything.
I want fair working conditions.
Also, because of the vast
You don't
amounts
wanna
of
spoil
trees,
us, that's
people
all I'm
were
saying.
very
Okay, thank
quickly
you.
able to craft tools that allowed them to mine underground.
Now you have to watch to
Hello,
find
Seth,
out
you doing
exactly,
okay?
Gabriel.
Yeah, I mean, this island's great.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah,
Wow.
look at this. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm loaded.
Overall, the people of Island 2 were thrilled with their new home, thrilled with their wealth, and they were very optimistic about their future.
Very optimistic about the.
By the end of the first day, players on
Future.
Island
He
1
just
had
wants
finally
carrots.
reached the big tree. You realize how high up you are?
Oh yeah, no, we're not scared.
No?
This guy's voice.
Island 1 was still pretty far from having fully fledged civilizations, but there were communities starting to form. For example, this player named Remy the Rats made a small restaurant to
Remy
feed
the
those who were
Rat.
starving. Remy the Rat, what are you serving
Of
them
course
here?
he
It's
made a
very
restaurant,
popular.
Remy the-
Bread? And you
Remy
could
made a restaurant. Of course he did.
Why? Wait, is this a bread line? Oh no! I also got word that there was a small group of people who had chosen to settle in a weird
No
location.
pain, no gain.
What type of people would choose
Where's
to live
Remy
on
the
a
Rat
volcano?
getting the wheat to make
Hey,
the bread,
guys.
though? I guess just
What
he's
the?
got a surplus of it.
Welcome to the mafia.
This was Lingolini, and he had recruited about 20 people to join his Italian mafia. His goals were very simple: make friends and get rich.
Hold on, Ish, can we tell you a little secret? We found some netherite.
Ratatouille, the tables have turned.
Don't tell anyone though. We're
Yeah,
trying to keep it
Ratatouille.
between us.
We'll check back in with these guys later, but in the meantime, on Island
Mario
2,
is a
there were
mafia
actual
leader.
huge
Okay.
civilizations starting to form.
LondonTheatre.co.uk, your
Ad.
ultimate guide to London's
There's
iconic
an ad.
West End.
We'll skip it.
I don't care about power. I don't care about government. I just want to make a nice place for my people to live.
This player named Call Me Cass was the leader of about
Call Me
50
Cass.
people in a nation she named the Cass Coalition. And a coalition it was of very different types of people, including pirates, bankers, Canadian cartels, bakery
literally
owners,
watching
and their
Minecraft.
employees.
I want fair
Movie.
working conditions.
How much are you even being paid to work up here?
Paid? People are getting paid?
Now, later in the day, Island 2 would face its first conflict. What the heck?
Hey, you guys can't be destroying the beach.
Who are you?
A group of about 20 people were extracting sand from the shore right next to the Cass Coalition. Cass was obviously not happy about this, but these people didn't care because they were from a much bigger nation called the Commonwealth.
The Commonwealth. I wonder if they got that from Fallout.
nations combined into one.
I mean, I'm sure
but we
there's
have
other stories
strength
that use
in
the
numbers.
Commonwealth.
The Commonwealth was a massive civilization that was formed on day one when 5 distinct groups were close enough to each other that they just decided to come
that's
together and
exactly
unify
like
under
Fallout.
one
If you guys are
nation.
watching
As a
the
result,
Fallout
the
series,
Commonwealth had a
I need to
government
go
with
now. Hope
5
you have a
leaders
nice
at the
time
top and over
streaming.
150
Thanks, Paddles, for
citizens.
hopping in.
We're going to turn this mountain into our city currently.
I'm looking forward to
The
watching
Commonwealth
this.
leaders were
supposed
very
to be the best.
ambitious and wanted to make the Commonwealth the most
It's supposed to
beautiful,
be the
the most
best.
respected, the most powerful nation on Island 2, even if it came at the expense of others. Overall, by the end of the day, Island 2 was much further ahead than Island 1, as expected. But let's see what happens in the following days.
I'm guessing they can't go to each other's islands yet.
As
I don't
players
know.
logged
Did he
back
say
in the
that? I
next
just
day,
missed that.
nobody was expecting that the beginning of day 2 would end up having one of the most consequential moments of the entire event.
Oh, storylines.
Revy the Rats was running his restaurant when he received a visit from a player named Spoon.
Does anyone... I need food, I'm dying.
Yo, Spood.
Yep.
I do have food. You're private, but
Oh, I need food. Oh, God, I'm too kind. I care about everyone else before myself. It's such a problem.
Now this player, Spood, was a rising leader on Island 1. He was known for always giving away his own food. But some people started to suspect that Spood's supposed generosity was merely a method to gain popularity, to further his political
it was.
ambitions.
Of course it was.
That is, until...
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
He was trying to assassinate
Spoon escaped with his life.
Spood had survived an assassination attempt,
what a
which
name.
brought him exactly
What
the
a
attention he needed to cement himself as a legend on Island 1.
Oh.
People were drawn to him,
leader.
and on day 2, Spood used this leverage to establish an empire named Westhelm.
West Helm. What a name. What a name.
These people have made me emperor. This right here is going to be our capital. We're also building a massive coliseum.
You mean where people fight to the death?
Exactly.
A Roman Empire.
Even though the people of Westhelm were still struggling with
say.
food and resources, their motivation to succeed was unbelievably high.
Earlier, somebody tried to take my life. Someone with this face.
Somebody
But
with
now,
this face.
he's dead.
For the first time, it seemed like the people of Island 1 had hope.
The Ballad of Emperor Spoon.
Dude.
Nearly killed by some dude.
Reminds me of Gladiator. Yeah, it does. We got songs and everything going on right now.
Island 1 was
legit.
finally starting to develop civilizations, but not all of them were as motivated
cool.
as Westhelm. Right next door, for example, was a cult named Nevermore that literally just boxed themselves in and wanted
Nevermore.
nothing to do
I
with
feel
the
like
rest
you
of
should
the
say it
world.
like that.
Quoth the Raven, nevermore.
And honestly, these guys weren't wrong to be pessimistic. See, some of the people who chose Island 1 had secretly been hoping that when they finally make it underground, they would find droves of iron and diamonds. But instead, they only found a giant layer of lava that stemmed from the volcano and covered the entire island.
Uh-oh. Nothing.
This lava
had
layer
nothing.
ended up killing a lot of people. That said, a lot of people weren't necessarily angry at the poor
So you don't ever
conditions
dig straight
themselves, but
down.
more so about the
Can't dig straight
inequality
down.
between Island 1 and Island 2. See, even though the two islands had a border separating them, preventing anyone from crossing for now, rumors were spreading about the
there's a
wealth
border.
and the
Okay.
amazing environments of Island 2. Because of this, some people on Island 1 were starting to develop some feelings about the other island.
Island 2 might be the better island, but we're the better people.
Oh. In fact, artists on Island 1 were already making propaganda posters, some of which were
Yeah,
rather
to
concerning,
Island
including
2.
a few
Oh.
creations by our mafia leader, Lingolini.
Hostilities.
Speaking of Lingolini, there was some drama on the volcano on day 2.
I mean, Eli would
Oh,
tell you I have a
yeah.
huge
Oh, there's Peyton
forehead or
Manning.
a neck, and that's kind of his go-to joke. He uses the same joke for
Sorry for the ads, but
I just
It's
survived an
YouTube.
assassination attempt.
What?
it's a YouTube.
Mamma mia, help me! I'm getting chased! Lego likes just attacked me out of nowhere and I had to run down the mountain.
It was becoming a pretty common
This
occurrence on
man
Island 1 for
said,
people to
"You know
try to
what?
rob or murder as a means to
I'm
get
gonna
food or
commit
resources. But
to the
Lingolini was
Mario
not going to
role.
let that slide. Well, what are you going to do about that
And
then?
play
I
this
put a
whole
hit out on him. Everybody in the mafia
time
knows that
as
Lego likes is an
Mario.
enemy of the mafia.
But then, during our interview... Oh, wait, who's coming out over here? There's some
Uh-oh.
people coming
Oh,
down.
those are people from Infernus. They're our allies.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Lingolini had decided to share his
Music change.
volcano territory with a larger group called Infernus, whose main goal was to preserve and protect the sacred land of the volcano. I spoke with the leader, a player named Seneca, who described herself as the Queen of Infernus.
We are a nation of the flame. We have to treat the volcano with the respect it deserves, and we hope we can work with Lingolini to do just that.
Seneca and Lingolini agreed to protect
She
each other
sounds
in case of an
suspicious.
invasion and use the
I don't
volcano's
know.
height and
I
flowing
don't know
lava
about
to
you,
their
but she
advantage.
sounds suspicious. I know the other guy's a mafia leader, but
If
she just
anybody tries
sounds
to attack us, we'll kick them out like a Koopa shell.
like a Koopa
Now,
shell.
speaking of invasion,
What do you think, Gabriel? What island is going to win? Just her tone. Exactly, just her tone. She just sounds suspicious. What island is there going to be, like, total annihilation of one island, right? Is one island going to take over the other one? You think Island 2 is going to win, like, and just destroy Island 1? Do you think because of their resources they've been lulled into a sleep, and Island 2 are like battle hardened players? Island 1 or Island 2? Island 1 is the luscious island, and Island 2 is this island.
on day
Or
2,
is there
the
gonna
Cass
be-
Coalition was approached by an army of
I
boats.
feel like there's gonna be. I feel like there's definitely gonna be a war for sure.
under attack.
It looked like for some reason the Commonwealth was coming to attack.
No, we can't fight this. We gotta run. Get everyone out. Get everyone out.
But
feel like
after
they're
a few
already running.
moments of panic, it turned out to be just a group of immigrants who had gotten lost.
We are
Oh,
not
okay.
here to invade, I swear.
Oh,
We're not here to invade you, we promise.
Why are y'all here? It's you motherfucker.
But I didn't do anything. I just followed
You
them.
brought them all.
Island 2 has better resources, so they
The
can
leader
get
of the
better
migrants, a
materials.
player named
Oh, that's right.
3Below0,
Island 2 has
profusely
the better
apologized for the
resources.
scare, and then the migrants took off. What's going on, Cass?
I know they didn't mean to do that. I'm telling my people not to worry.
Glad to hear. Now, on day 2, players had finally realized that Island 2 was not technically an island at all, but an archipelago or chain of islands. The northern island was an optimal place to settle with open fields, trees, and wildlife. So naturally, it had the biggest civilizations, including the Commonwealth, the Cass Coalition, and a huge kingdom named Tricolor, ruled by a monarch named Jophiel.
The red stands for the underground, the green for plains, and the blue for the coast.
The center island, meanwhile, had pink
That's
cherry
cool.
blossom trees and was the home of a small nation called Barbie Land. What is
Kinda
this?
like Hawaii.
Oh god.
It's fantastic.
Hawaii. And lastly, the southern island was big,
Yeah, it does
but
kinda look like
also
Hawaii, doesn't it?
extremely dense, flooded with jungles and swamps. As a result, nobody really wanted to stay there, although I did find one person. Saps, what is this?
Can't you tell? This is my vacation home.
How's this a vacation home? I don't see any
Sap,
lawn
he
chairs
got
or
his own little
furniture,
place.
there's no roof.
your horses there, cowboy. It's not done yet.
Saps was one of the few players who chose not to join any civilizations because he didn't want to get dragged into politics and drama. Still, he made lots of
Yeah.
friends across Island 2, his best friend Flux actually being the second in command of the migrant group. Speaking of, 3Below0 and the migrants had finally reached their destination all the way up north.
The
Now,
migrants.
other than accidentally invading the Cass Coalition, these guys seemed pretty insignificant. But little did people know, this new civilization was about to change the entire world.
Uh-oh. Dum, dum, dum. An act. Brother,
gives you wings.
come on now.
See, Dollar Shave Club just has great razors at a
An
great price
ad.
and no bull.
Yeah. What he said.
We are blessed to live where we live, and we intend to use it for good. We are enlightened. We are the light. We are Luminara.
The migrants had decided to call their civilization Luminara. They saw themselves as the light of Island 2, the innovators,
These guys really
the
got
inventors.
the players really got
See,
into the role play.
The reason
of the
3
server.
Below Zero had chosen this specific
That's pretty
location to settle, well, it wasn't by accident. After the first day, 3 Below Zero had used content and propaganda released by the people of Island 1 to estimate the location of the other island. He then
Sounds
used
iffy.
a coordinate
Yeah.
system to calculate
Almost
the
like
northernmost
an
point of Island
Illuminati.
2. His goal was to settle as closely as possible to the other island so that when the day comes, when the borders drop, Luminara can build a massive bridge connecting the 2 islands, giving free passage as a sign of good faith to perhaps
Free
bring
passage.
about world peace.
Air quotes, free passage.
But it wouldn't be that simple. The second in command of Luminara, Flux, as well as a few concerned citizens, did not want that bridge to be built. They had seen the Island 1 propaganda. They knew that people on Island 1 were angry. Their fear was that Island 1 would just use that bridge as an opportunity to invade Luminara and perhaps invade the rest of Island 2, leading to a world war.
That bridge is a bad idea. Moving up north
World
was
peace
a
in
bad
Minecraft,
idea.
but not so sure
Island
that will
1
be
is
achieved.
going to invade us, and Luminara is going to be their first target.
What about the goal of world
I don't think
peace?
so.
I respect our leader's goal, but he's dead wrong. We shouldn't be trying to befriend our enemies. The way we're going to achieve world peace is by uniting Island 2 against Island 1.
What if...
Listen to this man talk. The way we're going to achieve world peace is by uniting one island against the other. Does that sound like world peace to you? Let's make sure our island is all together to be against another island. That doesn't sound like world peace to me.
3 Below Zero says no. What if they finish the bridge?
Well, then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all.
Not so sure about that one. Yeah. His logic is not, it doesn't add up. The exact opposite, exactly. We've already got some storylines.
As day 2 came to an
already
end,
got storylines
tensions were
forming on
rising,
this.
both within nations and between islands,
We're
leaving
only
people
what?
worried about what's going to
17
happen
minutes
next.
in. Day 3. Oh, people died.
Back on Island 1, I was watching a small group of pirates who called themselves Al Karasina.
Karasina, my friend. We're the baddest pirates around.
Now, if you look closely, there was a person of interest hanging around with the pirates.
Lego likes.
Just to take me out of nowhere and I had to run down the mountain.
Well, what are you gonna do about
You think
that?
he
then?
likes
I put a
Legos?
hit out on him.
So to be clear, Lego Likes had a bounty on his head, and he was hanging
Wait,
around pirates. You could probably guess how this ends.
Yo, Lego Zanga's here. So this is everything you guys got, huh? Not much.
That's a good name. Goes up to Lego Likes.
Ooh.
Almost like a Lego nest, but Lego Likes.
Oh no! Oh my gosh! The Al Karasina pirates had killed Lego Likes, but there was a small problem.
Rolls, yeah.
Did you hear about
I
the
got chip
news?
rolls off the
Yeah,
tongue,
I
yeah.
saw it, but we don't know who claimed the bounty. It didn't say it in the chat.
Because Lego Likes had technically died to boiling water instead of a player, Lingolini didn't know who actually killed him. But fortunately for the pirates, when a player
I'm sorry,
dies,
I'm
the
gonna call
dead
him
player
Mario.
drops their own head, which the pirates
gonna call
believed
him
would be the
Mario.
proof they needed to collect their bounty later today. So you're expecting a payment later?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'll go. I'll go.
You guys let me talk.
By day 3, players had basically mapped out all of Island 1 and were finally starting to adapt to the environment.
Day 1 was horrific. We literally had bread lines. Day 2, we're building a coliseum, a citadel. I am literally immortal. Hopefully that isn't foreshadowing.
Emperor's Food was still the most
Could be.
powerful man on
Emperor's
Island 1,
Food.
and on day 3, he was invited to a big international meeting hosted by a charity group called the Blue Cross.
We invited you here mainly to discuss plans in case the volcano erupts. What are your
through individual plans.
A large bunker underground.
Just not using flammable materials.
We don't have any real plan, you know.
What? You don't have plans? If that volcano erupts, you deserve to die.
Emperor Spoon had come in with good intentions, but it was there that he learned that he hates meetings.
I'm gonna go there.
It would be pretty boring if we
When Emperor
played
Spoon left,
Minecraft
the other
and then
leaders
go
were
to meetings in the
unsettled. Was
game.
this guy really the figurehead of Island 1?
Which I
You could be
get.
vaping formaldehyde, which
This
is used
man-
in taxidermy.
Oh dear.
What?
He's just capitalizing on all the ads.
What?
I knew it. Oh dear, oh dear.
What? Aren't you an elk?
I don't know what I am.
Okay, that was a weird commercial. That's a weird commercial. Skip.
Okay,
20 minutes
we need
in.
a best
Holy
representative.
Then, basically right on cue.
Elysium diplomats follow me. Bodyguards.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm late.
This is Benji, and he's the leader of Island 1's second biggest civilization, called Elysium.
Elysium.
See, on day 2, Benji had discovered that toward the outer edges of the island, away from the volcano, the water isn't boiling hot anymore. So he founded Elysium, which literally translates to a place of ideal happiness. And he made the
Place
nation
of
to give
ideal.
peace-loving people a chance to relax and get away from all the troubles of Island 1. Look at these Elysian guys swimming in the water.
We were hoping that Lord Ish could summon
Good
a single
day.
new fruit.
Welcome to the
If
stream.
anyone drops a pufferfish in the next 60 seconds,
We
I'll
are
do it.
hanging out and watching Ish's video that is supposed to be supposedly the best Minecraft video ever. It's been pretty good so far. It's been pretty good so far.
Now, back at the Blue Cross, Benji and the other leaders discussed the possibility of creating a full
Have you watched
Island
it, good
1
Kay?
alliance. All the leaders at the meeting, including Westholme's representatives, believed that given the harsh conditions of Island 1, an island-wide alliance could be a game changer. But first,
Before we make this official, we have to convince everyone else to join.
see, there were a few civilizations not present at the meeting, and to complete the full Island 1 alliance, the Blue Cross would have to go out and get them all on board. First was the Alcaracina Pirates, who coincidentally happened to pass by the meeting as it was happening.
Hey guys.
Hello.
They were on their way to collect their bounty from the second nation not yet in the alliance, the Linguini Mafia. Oh yes, they're waiting.
The Mafia.
Hello. I'm looking for
Hello, anyone?
Hello, it's me. Ooh, mamma mia! It looks like a small brain. It sure looks like a Legolite.
Meanwhile, the
This is
Nevermore
Dave.
cult would
He's
probably be a
committed to the
little bit
kitchen.
more difficult to
I'll love it.
convince, but the
I'll
Blue
love
Cross
it.
said they'd try anyway. Now, as for the fourth and final nation, well, it was a bit of a mysterious group. Their civilization was down south, and they were very isolated and secretive. They were also rumored to have an extremely strict government, but also a large amount of very skilled fighters. As a result, people were kind of scared to approach them, but they knew they had to eventually to complete the Blue Cross Alliance.
What was
They
this
knew
group's
that
name?
if this alliance
Did he
works
say what
out,
that
it
name-
wouldn't
what
matter that
that
they all
group's name
lived on
was?
the poor island. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the most powerful force in the world would become Island 1. At first, Island 1 was supposed to lose, but now they were on the verge of turning their lives around.
I was going to say something right here. The music is building up to be too happy. Something is about to happen. Like, the story is building up like, oh, hey, it's getting, like, this is turning around. It's going to be great. Something's about to happen.
Completely.
That was a good song, though. The comment. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
As you can see, there was a bit of commotion at the Commonwealth. They had just exploded their own land because of a miscommunication. What happened was one of the 5 leaders, Coraline, got the idea that the Commonwealth was planning to move east. So she started telling everyone to move. Thus, believing that they wouldn't need their old land anymore, one of the citizens just decided to blow it up.
I thought we were moving.
What? We're not moving. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Overall, the Commonwealth was having trouble getting anything done because the 5 leaders were constantly fighting over power. See, there were 5 leaders, each with 1 vote. But because they were originally 5 separate nations, each with a differing amount of citizens, should the smallest faction's vote have the same weight as the biggest faction's vote?
It is ridiculous that Almond's vote is worth the same as mine. I mean, I need about 50 people, and he has like, barely 5.
Because of all the fighting and disarray, Commonwealth citizens started moving to other nations like the Cass Coalition.
Falling apart.
Cass's style of governing, letting people do whatever they want, was making her very popular with her people.
I've been with Cass since pretty much the beginning, and she's established a democracy, a true one.
Focused on like letting everybody do their thing.
But at the same time, the lack of any regulations had some unintended consequences, like players making strange and ugly buildings. So to solve this, Cass hired a building inspector.
I have placed a lot of foundation for a glorious city, basically made out of stone. That way no one can burn us down.
However, the building inspector did get a little power hungry. What's going on here?
He said he's gonna demolish my house because it's not up to building code.
Because it's not up to code.
So then, citizens took matters into their own hands.
Oh, just killed the building inspector. Just off.
Rules, commands, MCP servers, sub-agents, modes, hooks, tools.
Just off the building inspector. Said, you know what? We don't like that. You have to die. Okay.
Okay, let's...
Anyway, on day 3, the biggest nations on Island 2 were still the Commonwealth, the Cass Coalition, and Tricolor. Tricolor was a medieval civilization separated into 3 regions, one of them being an underground city. Oh my gosh. This is big.
Oh my gosh.
People didn't really know that much about Jophiel and Tricolor because they tended to be more private. Jophiel was more interested in building up Tricolor rather than doing outside diplomacy. But people would still come to Jophiel with all the political news of Island 2.
I am so tired of the politics already.
I've got some news. People are concerned with Aperion trying to colonize them.
Oh my god.
Now, this particular rumor about a group named Aperion colonizing people happened to be false. Aperion was just a small town led by a player named Alkaline, and it was actually the only nation other than Luminara that directly bordered the ocean next to Island 1.
Notice that the island with the most resources.
Said, the rumor that Island 1 was uniting was true, which got some people worried, especially the 2 border states. So Jophiel invited over all the major leaders and diplomats of Island 2 for an emergency meeting. The only leader who declined was 3 Below Zero because he was busy building the Luminara Bridge. So he sent in his place his second in command, Flux. Flux, what's your plan here?
I don't care what 3 Below Zero says. We need to make sure everyone unites against Island 1.
Good luck, sir. And because this meeting was the most important event yet on Island 2, Jophiel invited a neutral mediator, someone who could lead the meeting in a fair manner and wasn't a part of any nation.
Flux is going to cause problems in this video. I can tell you that already. Island 2, they were like, let's just get together for survival. He's like, let's get together against the other island. Like, he's got not good motives behind him.
Saps, where are you going?
Apparently
money, power, and anything good can change good people to bad.
You sound very excited about it.
Oh no, I'm not excited. I'm terrified. I'm accidentally gonna cause a war.
Who's gonna cause a war? Sap's gonna cause a war? I don't think so. Flux is gonna cause a war, buddy.
Alright, I think everyone's here.
Welcome.
Well, we at the great and mighty Commonwealth are looking forward to a productive conversation.
Thanks, it's great.
See how this goes.
As the president of Aperion, I'm actually really worried about our town, which is why I'm proposing we all join a defense pact. If one of us gets attacked, all of us are under attack.
Here.
I can agree. Yeah, I like that. That's good.
That's a good start, but if Island 1 attacks, say, Luminara, well, by the time you can even arrive to defend us, everyone at Luminara will already be dead.
which is why I think we need to focus our efforts on preventing an attack in the first place.
An attack is inevitable. I'm just saying.
Hold on, Flux. Let Jovial finish.
Island 1 is starving. They're not going to attack us. They have bigger problems. And imagine for a second how quickly we could change their hearts and minds if, instead of treating them as an enemy, we send them aid.
I think Joe feels right. We do the defense pact, but we also send aid to Island 1. Basically, we're ready for an attack, but we try our best to prevent it. I'm on board with that.
I can agree to that.
The Commonwealth agrees.
Guys, no, this is ridiculous. Island 1 is literally making propaganda saying death to Island 2. They're jealous that we live in a paradise, and they're gonna invade us no matter what. And you wanna send aid to them? Guess what? They're gonna take whatever you send them. Food, armor, weapons, and they're gonna use all of that against us.
He might have a point.
Hold on. Island 1 isn't evil. They're not savages. They just need help.
You cannot be this naive.
Well, there's a guy under the table. There's a guy under the table.
Everyone is super on edge. They're worried about traps.
Guys, Island 1 is united. They have hundreds of people all aligned in the same goal, to kill us and take our resources. If they decide to attack any single one of our nations, it'll be easy. All they'll need to do is walk ahead, which is why we need to either merge all of our nations right now. We all choose a spot and combine into one civilization. Either that, or we attack Island 1 first. What's crazy, Jovial, is you leading all of us to our death.
Oh my God.
You have to listen
We can't
to me.
do that.
If we don't do this, it's the end of Island 2.
Hold on, we can't do that. That's crazy.
What is happening?
All right, everyone. We can't fight. Let's just vote.
Wow, that got heated really fast. I can feel the tension build up from the music. Yeah. This is really good. You know what? The hype is there. Like what they've been saying about the video, it's there. Like they did a good job. It's interesting to me that this is playing out on a Minecraft server. Like how, I mean, it's a social experiment just in Minecraft. Flux is he's either really right or he's really wrong.
All in favor of Flux's plan to treat Island 1 as an enemy, say aye.
Aye.
Oh, he's the only one. He's the only one.
All in favor of sending aid to Island 1.
I've seen a lot of Minecraft videos, and this one is one of the better ones for sure. Yeah. Like the editing and everything in it too. Excellent. The music that he's got going with it. The ads. No, I get it. Gotta have ads on a video like this.
Meanwhile, at West Helm, I ran into something interesting.
Our next song is called Island 1.
Oh my God!
What do we have going
So
on
you remember
here?
this guy?
The Ballad of Emperor Spoon.
Well, he had joined a band that produced actual songs and then performed them all across Island 1.
Up there in Wasteland Island.
Oh my gosh.
Boiling water sea. Let's go. And no resources to speak of.
Who's involved in these videos?
Let's go! Everyone loved the Island 1 band, including Emperor Spoon, who found that the music bolstered the morale of his citizens. He believed that a happy citizen is a productive citizen.
West Helm took us in and gave us a little home.
Even though Emperor Spoon was a chaotic figure, West Helm itself was the opposite. It had an army, a storage system, and a hierarchy, from Emperor all the way down to citizen or plebeian. And of course, there was the Colosseum, which when finished will play a major role in West Helm's justice system.
The desolate island.
That said, Emperor Spoon was not happy when he heard that yesterday, Benji and the other leaders had been talking poorly about him.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Now we got some drama on Island 1.
Our final goal is to put Benji Button in here. No, that is a joke. That is a joke.
You don't want Benji to die, do you?
Well, I mean...
Benji and the other leaders were concerned that Emperor Spood is unstable and may one day try to take over the entire island. And their concerns only grew when Spood was caught listening to Napoleon on Spotify. But they also knew that if Island 2 were to ever attack, they needed Spood on their side, so they didn't know what to do.
Well, here we are. I just want to say, thank you, Spoon, for all your support. You're welcome. I'm the best. Glory to West Elm.
Glory to West Elm. What the heck, man?
Meanwhile, Seneca, the Queen of Infernus, had decided to begin building a massive castle for her people. A beautiful home base that would hover directly over the volcano.
That one's kind of like, reminds me of like Bowser's Castle.
Yesterday at the Island 1 meeting, a lot of leaders expressed worries about rumors that the volcano may erupt, and they talked about how they would each take different precautions.
After the video,
everyone believed that the volcano was dangerous, except for Seneca, who had decided to take the opposite approach.
It's all just paranoia. If we really value the volcano, we need to have faith it won't erupt.
The main goal of Infernus as a civilization was to preserve the sacred land of the volcano. So what better way to show faith and demonstrate loyalty than to make your home right above it?
Castle, though.
Lingolini, meanwhile, decided to make his home underground within the volcano.
But yet we're going to build a giant castle on top of it.
Lingolini's main goal was to get rich, and having direct access to iron and gold was one reason for him and the Mafia to live there. But it wasn't the main reason. Remember this interaction from day one?
Hold on, can we tell you a little secret? We found some netherite.
Oh,
I must have missed
really?
that.
Scattered throughout the volcano were
found
pieces
some
of
netherite.
netherite, the rarest and most powerful mineral in all of Minecraft. Not even Island 2 had netherite. It was the
I wonder if the
single
other girl
secret
knows that.
advantage that Island 1 had. And the only ones who knew about it were the Lingolini Mafia and Infernus. Now, even though Infernus didn't exactly like how Lingolini was desecrating what they consider to be sacred land, they made a deal with him. The Mafia can keep mining so long as they provide Infernus with some of the minerals they find. But Lingolini was unsatisfied. So
They want to use us. They want cheap labor. I'm not giving them anything.
Lingolini didn't like how Infernus was
like,
basically
"Let's
forcing
preserve-
the Mafia to mine for them with nothing in return.
She's no good. She's no good.
So he secretly instructed
She's like,
every...
sorry, I'm pausing, but she's like, let's preserve the volcano and then find out there's resources there. Okay, you can mine it and give us some of the resources. We'll let you mine it even though you were here first. No good. No good.
Everyone in the Mafia not to give Infernus anything. Lingolini's hope was that Infernus never asked for those minerals and forgets about the deal entirely. Otherwise, he would be in a lot of trouble. That said, despite this conflict, the rest of the Island 1 unification effort was going very well. Earlier today, Lingolini had decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance.
We never figured out what the other name was of that last.
Thank you all so much for having me.
The Alcaracina pirates were also eager to join, and surprisingly, so was Nevermore. There was only one holdout.
Nevermore. I like that name. West Helm and Nevermore. Here we go. Another commercial. Brother. Red Bull.
This mysterious civilization was called the Covenant, and it was ruled by a dictator named Turntap. How are you elected exactly? By a vote of the people or the vote of yourself?
Elected? What's that?
Turntap wasn't sure about joining the Island 1 Alliance because the people of the Covenant were generally skeptical of outsiders. They only took pride in their own nation, especially in their army, which was composed of really good PvPers who weren't above using torture to get their way. Are they drowning this guy? Now, I felt a little bad for this player, so I threatened the Covenant. Covenant uses water torture. I'm reporting this to Sidefall News.
No, don't go to side.
So I went to the local news reporter. Sidefall, I have a story for you. I just caught the Covenant waterboarding one of their own people.
Oh.
Well, I'm paid off by them, so I don't really care.
Uh-oh.
Dude, it's free money.
You know what?
It's called a business for a reason. It's not for profit, okay?
Seinfeld ran a news business with questionable ethics. He was also known for making up fake stories, writing things like, "The lava is rising," just to sell more papers. That said, earlier today, he had made a legitimate discovery that could devastate the entire island. Island 1 had a lot of known dangers, from the lava layer to the boiling water to the powdered snow. But there was one last danger that nobody knew about until now.
Awarded. Newspaper guy knows about it.
Meanwhile, the people of Island 2 had spent the day building their civilizations and having a good time. Yesterday, their leaders had voted that whenever the border drops, Island 2 would send aid to Island 1, hoping this gesture would lead to peace. But not everyone agreed with this approach.
The end of Island 2.
When Flux returned home to Luminara, 3 Below Zero was furious at Flux for causing chaos at the meeting and for going against Luminara's values.
Oh,
3
okay.
Below
I can
Zero,
see
as the
being
leader of
upset. I would
Luminara,
say
was
chaos.
actually
Chaos.
heavily
He's brought a
in
different
favor of
viewpoint.
sending aid to Island 1. The whole point of the
Wasn't a,
Luminara Bridge was to make
chaos.
peace with Island 1, not to start a war. As a result, 3 Below Zero demoted Flux from his position
Get
as
booted.
second in command.
Get booted out of here.
I spoke with Legacy, a citizen of Luminara.
Yeah, Flux has been gone all day. People here don't really like him anymore.
Flux and his crew had spent the day building a secret bunker under the ocean, a place for them to hide if Island 1 attacks. And then Flux spent the rest of the day helping his best friend, Saps, finish building his home.
I feel like all those names are going to be
Despite all
important
the
later.
chaos, Sap still reached out to me after I was demoted.
Mr. Mediator, what a good friend.
Flux over here can be a little unpredictable, but he's my friend, and I know he genuinely wants the best for us.
Even though Flux was much more ambitious than Saps, these two had become very good friends.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah,
Wow.
look at this. Yeah, I'm loaded.
But just as day 4 was about to come to a peaceful end, something happened that would change the course of Island 2 forever.
Ooh. Dude, the edits in this video?
Jofiel, the leader of one of
Top
Island 2's
notch.
largest civilizations,
Top notch. Whoops.
had found out about his secret plans for
I
revolution.
can't hit the buttons to make my guy do
the
the
Commonwealth
thing.
is like.
Whoops, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Where were we at?
Oh!
We're spoiling things.
What the?
Where were we at?
Now, because of this recent
Right here.
Mr.
Sorry.
Media-
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. My apologies. Okay, don't hit any more of the things to emote your guy.
Barbasol shaving
And the
cream has been
shades,
trusted
yeah.
for
What a good friend.
Flux
we're
over
back.
here
Okay.
can be a
I
little
can't hit any of the. I
unpredictable,
can't hit any of the buttons.
but
that
he's my
makes
friend,
my guy do
and I know
things.
he genuinely wants the best for us.
Even though Flux was much more ambitious than Zaps, these two had become very good friends.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah,
Wow.
look at this. Yeah, I'm loaded.
But just as day 4 was about to come to a peaceful end, something happened that would change the course of Island 2 forever.
Shaders make it better? Yeah, they do. Yeah. I always like to play with shaders. Like, that was a cool edit right there. That's what I meant to say
Jofiel, the
before I
leader
go.
of one of Island 2's largest civilizations, was walking across Tricolor with her second in command, Seraphim.
What's gonna happen? Oh. Uh-oh. Treachery.
What are you doing?
What? No way.
See, the only thing, assassination.
The second in command of Tricolor had
I
just
could tell
killed
it'll be
their own leader. And
imposter.
immediately,
Yeah.
all of Island Island 2 went on lockdown.
What? Wait, what?
Don't problem with that.
Everyone was
Is your
confused
name.
about what
You can
caused
see.
this to happen. They killed Jofiel. Why? After Seraphim fled, Tricolor was in complete disarray.
That's our leader.
Back at Saps' place, Flux told Saps it might be a good idea for him to call an emergency meeting with all the leaders. So, for the sake of the island, Saps agreed to host a meeting tomorrow. But for now, he and many others headed to Tricolor to help them restore order.
Is that Seraphim? Yeah. Oh, she's going to the... She was going to the underground base that those other guys were at. Remember?
Now, Island 2 wasn't the only place that would face tragedy.
Very
Oh, what? The leader of the Alcaracina Pirates, Noble Bucket, died very suddenly. Alright, they sent me the footage of what happened. Oh, no. He doesn't know the lava layers
The
there.
lava.
Oh! I think I'm dead.
Brother.
I think I'm dead.
Why did you just drop down into that?
Oh my god.
With world leaders dying left and right, the media had plenty to report on. The most trusted news company was from Elysium, called Daybreak Media.
We're number one because we actually report the truth, unlike that bozo Sidefall.
And later into day 5, the news would get even crazier. For purposes of unity, the Covenant had finally decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance, thus successfully uniting the entirety of Island 1. But right away, the strength of this alliance would be tested.
Yep.
Earlier, a citizen of Infernus had accidentally told someone outside of Infernus that there was netherite in the volcano.
Yeah, that
and
secret
this
was gonna
news
stay
spread
secret
all
for a
across the island. This was a disaster for Infernus and the Lingualini Mafia, who had been trying to keep the existence of netherrites to themselves. Immediately after hearing about the netherite, the Covenant sent a mining expedition into the volcano without telling.
I understand that, but as soon as you started making things with it, people are going to question, where did you get that netherite? You know what I mean? Like, they're going to question it. Where's the netherite? Where are you getting that?
Infernus.
And if it's the Mario dude and his crew and Infernus, right, it's going to be pretty obvious it's around the volcano. So that secret was not going to stay secret for long.
And lo and behold, they confirmed there was netherite. Because the Covenant had a scary reputation and a ruthless army, Queen Seneca of Infernus felt it was in her best interest to allow the Covenant to mine. But when other nations like Westhelm started asking if they too could mine in the volcano, Seneca said no.
She said no.
People are saying we're being selfish. They're the ones
Just say you
being
got from the
selfish,
nether.
trying to
I don't
take
know if they
our
can go to the
resources.
nether.
Listen, Island 2 is rich. We are not. Now, with netherite, we actually have a chance of evening the playing field. But the volcano people are hogging it.
Before any fighting could break out, the Blue Cross quickly reached out to all the leaders and told them to put this issue on hold.
We're inviting everyone here tomorrow, so we can all talk this through peacefully. We're Island 1. We cannot afford to have a war over some mineral.
Meanwhile, Island 2 was still processing the death of Jofiel.
Even though I was just a farmer, you still made me film for it.
Saps would invite all the leaders for a meeting later so they could coordinate a hunt for Seraphim and discuss their plans for when the border inevitably drops. Now, after Jofiel's death, Tricolor had lost a lot of its power, which left the island with really one dominant nation, the Commonwealth.
The Commonwealth.
But remember from day 3 how the 5 Commonwealth leaders were in constant fights with each other?
It's just ridiculous that Almond's vote is worth the same as mine.
Well, this all came to a head on day 5 when one of the leaders was caught plotting to take control of the entire Commonwealth. So, another Commonwealth leader then paid an assassin to, well...
Oh, here we go.
Oh my god!
It's getting spicy now. People are turning on each other.
After this, people from the Commonwealth lost even more faith in their governments. This Commonwealth citizen went to the Caste Coalition to complain to Caste directly.
I got information that there might be netherite on the other island. My leadership said, quote, netherite is useless.
Netherite is, of course, not useless. I think that's a foolish statement.
As the Commonwealth erupted, the Caste Coalition thrived.
The Caste Coalition.
But they did have their own problems. Is this your employee?
Yes, he is.
That implies I get paid.
Is he not getting paid?
Skip out on work.
You hear this woman?
Earlier, What Daddy had ditched work to attend a party in Barbie Land. So as punishment, his employers forced him to risk his life and chop down one of the tallest trees in the Caste Coalition.
Barbie Land.
He's asking for help.
You have to yell louder. I can't hear you.
You're so far up.
You have to get closer to the ground.
Oh. Wood Daddy. His name was Wood Daddy.
What the?
Oh, gosh.
Now, because of this recent tragedy, Cass decided to stay home from SAPS's meeting. That said, every other major leader was now on their way.
Uh-oh.
As the leaders and representatives arrived, there was one person who would be notably absent, banned from attending the meeting. Before the meeting started, Flux called me to his underground bunker because he had something, quote, important to tell me. Flux, what are you gonna do?
I wanted the word cuppa, as in cup of tea, I thought it would be great to mix with hug. When I saw...
Well, first, let me just explain. I'm not allowed to attend this meeting because the leaders of this island are utterly incompetent. They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us. And their response is, let's give Island 1 more gear. It's completely brainless, and it's going to result in all of our people dying.
So, you got a plan?
I had a plan, but nobody listened. They all voted against it. Look, we can still save this island, but the current leadership has to go.
What do you mean, has to go?
Has to go. Removed. And I'm done waiting. It's gonna happen today.
And that's where we're going to leave you. We're going to string the rest of it tomorrow. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Leaders, welcome.
That would have been a good
Thank you all for coming. We have a lot of very important stuff to talk about.
You know, during the first meeting, there was one person there who actually understood what I was saying. Seraphim reached out to me, asked me if they could help in any way.
That's the one that killed the
I told Seraphim to kill Jofiel.
What?
And today, we will finish the job!
It's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good.
Wait, so Seraphim gets there. What actually happens next?
Something I didn't want to do, but something that needs to be done. I'm going to save this island by any means necessary.
I would like to bring it to the table. If you agree with full KOS on Seraphim, please say aye.
Aye. Are you sure this is gonna work?
I don't know, but we have no other choice.
Yeah. Something crazy is about to happen. Are they gonna blow them up?
Is there a possibility, any possibility, that the assassination of Wolfram and the assassination of Jofiel by Seraphim is any way connected? Is there a conspiracy going on right now? Do we think that's a thing? Are leaders safe?
I have reason to believe that leaders are not safe.
Are leaders safe?
Flux, do you feel any guilt doing all this?
Well, part of me feels bad for Saps.
I also don't think the leaders are safe.
What do you mean you feel bad for Saps?
He has no idea what's about to happen to him.
Uh-oh.
But if you had to betray one
Man, Saps just wanted his vacation house
to save
right?
1,000, would you?
What a question. I'd probably just pause at it in opportune time. Betray one friend to save 1,000. Would you? What a question. Okay, they just flipped this redstone lever. What's gonna happen?
What just happened? What happened?
I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
Oh my god!
Why is there a trap?
Is this all a setup?
Saps, where's Saps? Where did he go? Did Saps do this? Wait, Saps? You have to find him.
Put him down! Kill him! Kill Saps! Saps, don't worry!
Oh, they think it was him. I think it was this guy. Wait a sec. Why do they think it's this guy? And why is he running? Like, that makes you look more guilty than anything, right? By running. I guess they did say kill Saps, but what the heck? What a heck of a trap, though. I can't believe that worked.
You're so adorable in that
Thank
cute
you.
little can.
Thank you, I appreciate
And that
it.
pop-up that you did with that
Did you just
influencer
call
last
me
week.
a can?
Total.
Okay, enough of that. He was the one who was running. Right? Yeah, he was running. So, I mean, poor guy.
It was a new day, and Island 2 was in shock.
So is that what he meant by betray a friend? Like,
on day 4, when Saps was in Tricolor helping the people after the death of Jophiel, Flux and his crew had built a trap in his roof. And Saps did not know they had done
it was
this.
his house.
He had been framed by his friend Flux, used as a scapegoat for Flux's plan. But because they had to rush to build the trap,
Do you hear the pure, genuine shock in their voice? Like they were not expecting that. Wow.
it actually wasn't fully successful. Some of the dripstone, including the one meant for 3 Below Zero, had failed, but overall the trap still killed the leader of Aperion, Alkaline Alk, a leader of the Commonwealth, Coraline, and 4 other very high-ranking officials from across the island.
So they didn't get all of them.
The people of Island 2 were devastated, confused, and angry.
Our leader's dead.
What just happened? After the trap went off, Seraphim was immediately caught and killed. Oh!
We're in a tricolor.
But when more people found out about how exactly their leaders died, their anger wasn't really towards Seraphim, but toward the person they believed was behind it all, Saps. And it made sense. Saps knew he'd be hosting leaders at his home. It was his roof that had a secret trap. A trap that happened to fit perfectly into the design of the roof. Saps was about as guilty as it was possible to be. With that, all the major Island 2 nations, from the Commonwealth to the Cast Coalition to Tricolor to Luminara, declared Saps to be hunted down and killed, while Flux got away with it all.
Wild. That's wild.
If you had to betray one person to save 1,000, would you?
And on top of all of this, at the beginning of day 6, it was announced that tomorrow, on day 7, the border between the 2 islands will finally fall.
It's coming.
Both islands now have 1 day to prepare.
What's going to happen? See, Flux can't really implement his plan though because not all of the leaders died.
Now, when the people of Island 1 saw the chaos happening on the other island, most just didn't really care about it. A lot of the hatred against Island 2 that was popular in the early days had faded away. That is, except for this player named Oppenheimer, who was determined to take out Barbie Land because in 2023, the Barbie movie had outsold the Oppenheimer movie.
What in the world?
I'm building a nuclear rocket that will make yesterday's chaos look like child's play.
But when Oppenheimer tried testing his nuke, it went up, and up, and up, and was never seen again.
What in the world? Like, okay.
Now, day 6
Okay. Is this a story that's added later? Like, did this really happen while you were implementing this? I mean, obviously the rocket, they couldn't do that in the game. I mean, maybe they added a mod or something, but like, how does, if he's never been over, I don't know.
Present some new challenges for some of the civilizations. For example, at Nevermore, what is this? What are you doing up here?
I got voted out because they hate me.
Oh! Come on! No, jump! What about me?
Oh, he did it.
Oh!
There was a pool of water. Was he trying to hit the pool of water?
Meanwhile, at Elysium,
I hate being a leader. Everyone here is so stubborn.
Benji was having trouble getting laws passed because his people kept opposing any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle. The people of Elysium were generally skeptical of government officials, sometimes even holding trials against them. Although this particular trial did not go to plan.
Guys, somebody stole Gerald. The mushroom cow, Gerald, has been stolen.
Who stole the mushroom cow or killed it?
There they all go. Meanwhile, at West Helm, there was a bit of a food problem going on. Not a shortage, a feud. See, Remy the Rat had opened up a new restaurant right across from the Coliseum, but the food was questionable.
Is poison fatal?
So his customers had instead started buying their food from another player named Dinosaur. That is, until...
yeah, typically.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Ray died.
What is he? Permanently closed. All food is now at... Remy, are you behind the murder of Dinosaur?
Oh,
did you
Remy
just
the Rat.
drop an F-bomb?
Sure did. A rogue wintergreen flavor.
Anyway, on day 6, the West Helm Coliseum was finally complete. Yeah! What do you plan on using this arena for?
Do I actually have to say legally?
No?
Maybe a little bit of blood will be shed, and that's all I can say.
While Spood was a popular leader who got things done, he had also developed a reputation of being a little unstable. He said outlandish things, he can't stand meetings, and his justice system wasn't by courthouse, but by combat. This is something Spood's first attempted assassin, Ramsayer, tried to prevent. It's why he tried to kill Spood, and he wouldn't be the only one. There has been a small but coordinated secret revolution growing in West Helm, with aims to overthrow and murder Spood. The two leading figures are West Helm citizen Ramsay Pi and West Helm's head builder, Knight Arcturus.
You know, I helped design his Coliseum, not knowing Spood actually wanted to use it for bloodshed. He's insane.
The first part of their plan was to take...
What did you think you were building a Coliseum for? I mean, let's be honest, right? You're building a Coliseum, you know what it's going to be used for. Don't act innocent.
Out Spood's second in command, a player named Oo.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's right.
Second in command down. But Ramsay Pi was immediately chased down by West Helm's army.
You could have made something happen, man.
Oh. Oh. With Ramsay Pi dead, Knight Arcturus became the sole leader of the revolution. But he also knew it was only a matter of time before Spood finds out about his plans.
Well, yeah, man, a sign.
I want to make one thing clear. Anybody who is caught plotting against me will be executed in the name of West Helm. Glory to West Helm.
Glory to West Helm. Dude, I love how
Now,
everybody's into
before the
like,
border
the
drops,
roleplay.
the Island 1
It's
leaders
so awesome.
all met to discuss what to do about the Netherites in the volcano. Going into the meeting, people were not happy with Infernus and the Linguini Mafia, who were believed to be keeping Netherite to themselves.
Please keep all your weapons holstered at all times unless you absolutely have to take them.
The meeting began with Westhelm's representative and Spoot's newly appointed second-in-command, Spider.
We asked if you had netherite, and you lied. You said there was no netherite, that you had looked in it, and that you hadn't found any.
Because people were immediately starting to gang up on Infernus, Benji from Elysium tried to keep the peace.
Why is it Infernus' job to report on the netherite? There were people literally going into their territory, mine without authorization, and then accuse them of doing something wrong.
After some more discussion, Infernus was asked the big question.
Will you open up rights to mining underneath the volcano?
It is still our land. It is still the place where we live. And of course, trade, things like trade are important, but in terms of opening up the volcano, it is an adamant no.
Ooh.
I agree.
Oh, wow. Now, Lingolini, Seneca's biggest ally, was about to speak, but what he ended up saying was unexpected.
We have to humbly disagree with Infernus of not allowing anyone else to mine in the volcano. This is Island 1. We're all struggling against the nature and everything like that. Shouldn't we all be allowed to mine wherever we please?
No way.
Let's go.
Yes. Hell yes. Preach.
Soon, people started offering deals to Infernus.
I believe we'd be open to give you resources since it is your land.
But Seneca still said no.
The volcano is still our sacred land. We don't want hundreds of people there mining and ravaging it.
As a result, Lingolini went even further.
On the day one, Mario was here first on the volcano, and we're able to mine there, but it's not fair that no one else can mine. While your queen is over there with the diamond boots, some people don't even have any armor.
Eventually, people started using scare tactics.
That volcano is insanely active right now. It will most likely erupt within the next few days.
I doubt it. I doubt
No,
it.
that's sci-fi propaganda.
That's propaganda.
And so, after even more discussion, Westhelm made a final plea.
We have a representative from every single nation on this island. You have an opportunity here to unite us all, or you have an opportunity to totally destroy that unitedness.
But Seneca still wouldn't budge.
For now, it's a no.
So, Lingolini made a big announcement.
Mario has a large chunk of territory in the volcano. The Linguini family declares independence from Infernus. And we will open mining to anybody who wants to mine.
Seneca's leaving?
Great.
Seneca had left the meeting, furious at Lingolini's betrayal.
I wish we had a better outcome, but this meeting's adjourned.
The Mafia man made his move.
Have you ever done a job for $11 million?
Nope. Never done that in my life, my entire life.
There's no DNA, and he's not working alone. I need that. Some doesn't feel right.
How do you know that? There's always a way out.
Rated R.
This is a
Rated R.
must-have for
Not for
women over
children's
50.
eyes.
Thrive Cosmetics
Why am I
just
getting an
released
ad for
new
this?
shades of...
Why am I getting an ad for stuff for women over 50? Who do you think I am?
Saps, what just happened?
There's Saps.
What just happened? Every leader in front of me just died.
And you had nothing to do with it.
It wasn't me. Someone was in the roof. I'm getting framed-ish.
Following yesterday's trap, Saps was on the run, as he was now the most wanted and notorious criminal on Island 2.
I'm screwed. What am I
Just an
supposed to
innocent
do?
man on the run.
He had no choice but to hide amongst the dense jungles and swamps of the southern island. But he also knew that the longer he hid, the more guilty he looked. So
Yeah.
earlier, he had decided that he would turn himself in under the condition that he is given a fair trial.
Let's just find this.
Flux, meanwhile, was satisfied with the success of his plan, but it wasn't over quite yet.
We got
Yeah,
two
you
leaders
can
left to
get
kill.
everybody.
Uh-huh.
Call me Cass, And, of course, the guy who demoted me.
And because Seraphim was dead, Flux sent another member of his crew to take care of the job. Oh no.
Oh, here we go. Another assassin.
Oh no. Oh. There we go. To the world, this
Mario
looked like
is the
yet
mafia
another
guy, but
senseless
Flux?
assassination. But to Flux, it was the strategic progression toward making the people of Island 2 paranoid.
He's the guy.
So paranoid
He's the
that they
guy
wouldn't trust
making
anybody,
moves, making
and
things
especially
happen.
not Island 1. In fact, the new leadership of Tricolor was already preparing for Island 1 to invade.
I think we should secure our nation, make sure we
what
have
kind of name was
plans
that?
when inevitable war and fighting starts.
Sending aid to Island 1 was officially off the table, and the construction of the Luminara Bridge had come to a stop. After all these days, Flux's plan was finally working.
Yeah, after you kill enough people.
Now, the Cass Coalition, meanwhile, hosted a diplomatic meeting on Day 6 to try and increase the morale of Island 2 before the border drops.
Is he
Although
gonna get
Cass
Cass?
herself was too scared to attend the meeting.
Probably a good move.
I am, I want to enter, but my members are telling me not to because there was an attempt on my life yesterday.
Right.
Oh.
Because Cass was one of the last remaining major leaders on Island 2, she now had guards with her at all times.
Here, I'll trade you armor.
Why?
Just want to make sure you guys do not die. Please don't die.
That said, everyone would soon be tuning into the trial
Yeah,
of
guards with
Zapparata
her.
to find out whether Saps will be freed or executed. Several nations argued over who would get to host the trial, but the Commonwealth ended up winning.
We've made this beautiful venue to show the world that the Commonwealth is still the strongest.
But
That's cool.
first...
Oh, here we go. Some more music.
Why is it up here? They're moving the warden up. No. No, they're not.
Wait, can you come down?
They're bringing it to the surface.
Oh, introducing a little bit of chaos. Bringing some chaos. Sidefall. Sidefall was killed by rising lava.
They renamed it Rising Lava? So remember that discovery that Sidefall made? Well, it was a warden, also known as the most dangerous creature in all of Minecraft. Sidefall had then renamed the warden to Rising Lava, so that when he was accidentally killed by it, the entirety of Island 1 went into a panic. The lava is not rising, but this is just as dangerous.
Pretty smart. Naming it rising lava.
Run!
You paid for propaganda. For the right.
The warden had been unleashed onto Island 1, going from place to place, terrorizing civilizations. Oh my god. Dude, how is anyone gonna stop this? Until eventually it got to West Helm. But the West Helm army was ready.
Ready? Aim! Fire!
Why didn't you literally do the Coliseum? Did you want to do the Coliseum? So you have your battle against the beast.
Come on! Oh my gosh!
Here's chaos. What does he do? I don't know. This takes out all of Island.
Welcome to West Helm.
Oh, it's in the... Oh, immortalized. So you got the last hit. well they built. We and happy. Boy, no telling what that was.
The defendant Saporata is accused of 7 counts of murder, including the murder of Joe Field, the murder of Alkaline Al, and the murder of our very own Coraline. I will hear the prosecution's argument, followed by the defense, and then I shall make my ruling.
Okay, guys, I feel really
Prosecution, go ahead.
Your Honor, Saps constructed a meeting hall which contained the deadly trap, pointed at everybody but himself. As a prelude for the meeting, he had his accomplice, Seraphim, assassinate his leader before running to the trigger, ready to pull the trap. He then fled the scene after the trap went off, just long enough after faking his surprise. He is not only a cold-blooded murderer, but a terrorist.
The prosecution then called a survivor of the trap, Zekor, to the stand.
We know after investigating that only one seat had no trap. Can you identify who was sitting in that seat?
It was Saporata.
And who built the meeting hall with that seat?
It was Saps. You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island. May your death today satisfy us all.
Then it was time for the defense, for Saps to give the most important speech of his life.
All I ever wanted for this island was peace and cooperation between the nations.
Are they going to listen to
the
him?
loss at the meeting yesterday was extremely devastating and came out of nowhere. But I can tell you right now, I'm innocent. It wasn't me. The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area.
He's gonna expose them.
And we're the only people who knew about the area before the leadership meeting. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200. Gotoga, Hive Rotation, Snowbird 334, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
He's dropping names. Dropping names.
When I left to gather the leaders for the meeting, they must have snuck into the roof of the meeting to make the trap. The people who I thought I can trust the most used me for their malicious intent and killed the leaders and blamed it on me.
Saps had figured out he was betrayed and framed by his friend Flux, but he would end up making a critical mistake.
I find it rather interesting that Three Below, the leader of Luminara, is one of the only people who survived the trap. I find that rather interesting.
What about it?
Well,
Saps falsely assumed that 3 Below Zero, the beloved leader of Luminara, was also behind the murders. And with that mistake, Saps turned everyone against him.
He had it.
Is that all you have to say?
I guess.
All right, I'm ready to make my decision.
He had it. I feel like he had
Judge
it won.
Timebomb, find Saporata guilty on all counts.
But then he
Saps is to be taken to the top of the gauntlet and executed immediately.
Executed. Oh, that's it.
Holy cow. Holy cow.
Wait, is he running?
Oh, he's making a run for it. He's making a run for it.
No way.
I don't think he gets away, man. I mean, look how many there are. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's placing the leads. He might do it. Oh, look at this guy. He's got the moves. Oh, like that. Is he gonna get away?
Where'd he go?
He did it.
He escaped, man.
He got away.
Did he actually get away?
You gotta be kidding me.
He got away. I don't think that makes you look any more innocent, though. Oh, that's sad music. The Outcast.
You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island.
disgrace to
Wow.
all of the islands.
Saps, why did you do this?
Good night, Gabriel. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Appreciate you. I'm gonna finish this thing. I'm gonna stick it out. I've started it. How much longer do we got? Oh gosh. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly.
This night belongs to the biggest game on the biggest stage. It belongs to the next generation.
Thanks for hanging out, Gabriel. I appreciate you always hopping in the stream and hanging out. You made it for a while. I appreciate it. I know it's late. Hope you have a great evening and a great day tomorrow. And we'll see you in the next one, buddy. Day 7.
Shouldn't it be dropping soon?
Yeah, I think so.
They're waiting. Look at them. Just waiting.
It was day 7, which means the border had officially dropped. At first, people were kind of in awe.
Whoa, this is beautiful.
Going from one island to another after all this time was a major culture shock.
Chaos is about to happen.
This is Island 1?
Well, people like
And as expected,
Okay,
Island
so
1
people
people
like
immediately started taking resources
streamed
from
it,
Island 2.
videoed it. Okay, all right.
They're taking the sheep. But the flow of resources wasn't all in one direction.
Probably gonna take some gravel back to Island 2. We don't have a lot of it.
Still, as people from the 2 islands started meeting for the first time, they were surprisingly friendly to each other. Like these two who made a tunnel connecting the islands from underground.
This is amazing!
We've linked Island 1 and Island 2.
For the longest time, Island 2 feared an invasion by Island 1. But on day 7, that fear completely disappeared. It became very clear that Island 1 had no interest in war. Instead, they were just happy that they could finally enjoy Island 2 for themselves.
The water isn't boiling.
The water isn't boiling.
That said, at the beginning of day 7, Lingolini made a big decision. He had decided to move out of the volcano and relocate his entire mafia to Island 2.
See, this is much more organized than Island 1.
After yesterday's Netherite meeting, which got a little heated, Lingolini had legitimate fears that Infernus might seek revenge against him. So, hoping to live a more peaceful life, Lingolini went far away and settled in the Caste Coalition.
So you're the leader of a mafia, I've heard?
Yes, we are, but we might do some rebranding over here.
Are you guys like violent?
We weren't violent much, but we have done some political talk that has not been taken well, which is the reason why we're here.
Sensing potential danger, Cass decided it was best for Lingolini to set up his home outside the Caste Coalition.
She said, maybe you
That
guys go
said,
out
the Cass
there.
Coalition was now bigger than ever before.
Maybe you
On day
guys go out
7,
there.
Cass hosted a funeral for the deceased Wood Daddy, and over 100 people across both islands showed up.
Deceased
We are gathered
Wood
here today
Daddy.
in the cherished memory of Wood Daddy, a beacon of kindness in our community.
Oh gosh.
While Cass's influence
Oh,
grew,
gosh.
the Commonwealth was in shambles. Saps' trial yesterday was a disaster for the Commonwealth. Island 2 had entrusted the Commonwealth to run the trial of Saps. So when Saps escaped his execution, people lost all faith in the Commonwealth, which at one point was the most powerful civilization in the world. On day 7, most of the Commonwealth leaders resigned, leaving just one player, Sitzkrieg, as the sole ruler of the Commonwealth.
We're actively searching for Saps right now. We will restore honor to the Commonwealth.
One of Sitzkrieg's biggest goals was to find and kill Saps, but his other big goal was to regrow the Commonwealth's population, which by this point had shrunk by a lot. So he sent out a lot of public invites, especially to the people of Island 1, and it actually did work, until one of the people who moved in was Night Arcturus, the lead builder of Westhelm, who had to flee from Westhelm because Spood had found out about his secret plans for revolution.
Viva Revolution!
Yeah, the Commonwealth is letting us hide out here. So as long as Spoo doesn't find us, we should be okay.
Speaking of fugitives, the world's biggest fugitive, Saps,
So
was
now we're
back to
already
hiding in the
making-
jungle.
The islands are already making enemies with each other without even knowing it because they're harboring each other's enemies. It's gonna, like, we're all peace and happiness right now, but something's gonna pop off.
After miraculously escaping from his trial, although his spirits were quickly fading.
Everyone thinks I'm a murderer. I just don't know what to do anymore.
Saps knew that Sitzkrieg and the Commonwealth soon planned to scout the entire southern islands to hunt him down. So on day 7, Saps decided that his best bet was to leave his home island and flee
He's gotta
to
go to the other
Island 1.
He's gotta go to the other island. Oh, this guy. This guy.
Everyone's hitting so much good.
I'm sure they are.
Orange, off the rip, off the rip, off the.
I'm sure that's legitimate,
But
actual.
it wouldn't be so
reactions.
easy.
Joking.
Because the border had just dropped, people were constantly going back and forth between the two islands, which means traveling by sea could be dangerous. So Saps decided on another method of travel. He went to the place where he was least expected.
Where's he going? To the bridge? To the bridge? You think there's more people in the water than the bridge?
No way. No way.
Oh. He's been spotted.
What the heck? What are you doing, bro?
Island 1.
Now, instead of chasing
Hey.
Saps, the Luminara
Hey.
builders instead retreated to inform everyone else that Saps was on his
I'll
way
give
to
it to
Island
him.
1.
I'll give it to him.
Saps, meanwhile, quickly sailed the
Got
rest
some
of the way to
blocks
the
on
other
that one.
island,
Got some
although
blocks
what
on that
happened
one.
next was unexpected.
Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy.
To go
Whoa.
the bridge?
He's scared the crap out of me. Am I allowed to touch this water? Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know, it's good here. On the south side of the island, it's safe.
It turns out earlier, Saps had reached out to a bunch of people on Island 1, offering them 2 stacks of diamonds if they give him a safe place to hide. And out of all people to accept his offer, it was Turntap, the leader of the Covenant, the most feared and militaristic
Turntap.
civilization on
I
Island
mean,
1.
the name Turn, the word Turn is in this man's
giant
name.
bridge that Luminar is building, and like all of Luminar is there.
When Saps and Turntap finally arrived at the Covenant, Turntap immediately distributed Saps' diamonds to the Covenant army. But then, in a surprising move, he sent them out on a secret mission. Turntap had sent the Covenant Hit Squad to Island 2, but not to accomplish a goal for the Covenant per se, but actually upon the request of Infernus.
Oh.
Linguini betrayed us, humiliated us. He ruined our sacred land.
Yesterday, Lingolini had opened up the volcano for netherite mining, and as such, people from all across Island 1 had started mining in the volcano. And even though Lingolini had now moved out of the volcano, Sinica felt that since people were already mining, she had no choice but to let them stay. She was
What's the
not
saying? Hell
happy
has
about
no
what
fury like a
Lingolini had
woman
done,
scorned.
and Sinica wanted revenge.
Uh-huh.
Oh!
Yeah.
They're killing the entire mafia.
Another one down,
Run, Mario. Run, Mario.
Now, the reason the Covenant was willing to do Sinica's bidding wasn't just because she let them mine for netherite before anyone else, but because as a civilization that values honor and loyalty, the Covenant didn't appreciate how Lingolini so publicly betrayed Infernus. They found him.
Hey, you ever thought about diplomacy?
We could have had Island 1 at peace and world peace, and we still can, really.
Oh, here they go.
But over my grave, he will not be a part of it.
Oh, they've got him. They've got him.
The mafia got taken out.
Mamma mia.
This guy. This guy. Linguini.
The Covenant had massacred the Langolini Mafia. Before anyone could retaliate, the Blue Cross announced they would schedule a hearing, calling on the Covenant to explain what they had done.
The drama is ramping up.
Howdy, Flux.
Here we go.
Oh, you got some fancy armor now.
Yeah, got it from Island 1.
Wait, really? Earlier today, Flux and his crew had gotten their hands on a super rare armor trim by trading with the Covenant, who had picked up the armor trim from the Warden when it died. Now, of course, Flux had no idea that the Covenant was also trading with and harboring his arch nemesis, Saps. But he did know one thing.
I heard Saps ran to Island 1, so we put out a massive bounty on his head.
Flux was now determined to have Saps killed, because Saps was the only other person in the world who knew that Flux was behind the murders of all the Island 2 leaders. Basically, if Saps dies, Flux gets away with everything. And ideally, the sooner Saps dies, the better, because of incidents like yesterday.
That includes the prosecution himself and their ringleader, Fluxion.
Flux makes the statement, with friends like these, who needs enemies? That's Flux right there. That's Flux.
Fortunately for Flux, it didn't seem like anyone at the trial believed Saps. If anything, Saps' accusation only made people hate him more, especially the people of Luminara, who weren't happy that Saps accused some of their fellow citizens. What do you want to do to Saps?
Kill on sight. We hunted him down the other day. We couldn't find him, but we have speculation of where he is.
After the murder of their beloved leader 3 Below Zero, Luminara soon planned to host an election, and the current frontrunner was a player named Legacy.
Me and my parent, we've just been going around to different houses, knocking on doors. I think we're gonna win this thing.
For a moment, Flux also considered a run for leader, although he had basically already accomplished everything he wanted to do.
Look, no matter what people say, Island 1 was planning to invade us.
We were watching a YouTuber by the name of Ish, pretty big YouTuber, Minecraft content creator, and supposedly this is one, if not the greatest Minecraft video ever made. That's what people are saying about it. And I will say, it's been pretty stinking good. It's a movie. It's 2.5 hours long, and we're an hour and a half in. So we're just kind of watching it, reacting to it, and just enjoying it together. So
they would have just walked right ahead. But now that we have stronger leaders, more cautious leaders, they're not going to do that. We have world peace. And not because of a bridge, but because of me.
Flux is... You found a Minecraft horror film on YouTube?
Nina just built an app. So we can
It's named Skinny Longlegs, a Minecraft film.
I'll be right back.
Just the built an inventory tracker. Retake. All right, we might have to watch that another time.
Since the beginning, Flux's philosophy was simple. You can never show kindness to your enemy if your enemy wishes to destroy you. If you build a bridge, they'll use it to invade you. If you offer them aid, they'll use it to kill you. This is why Flux believed it was necessary to eliminate the Island 2 leaders who wished to be kind.
Are you saying that
but the cost of their deaths was devastating. The people of Tricolor still mourned Jofield, building a massive statue to honor their deceased leader.
Either way.
We've just been trying to focus on restabilizing our nation. Obviously, the passing of Jofield hit us pretty hard.
Meanwhile, the people of Aperion had elected a new leader, but Aperion was never quite the same after the death of Alkaline Al.
Thanks for joining.
The people of the Commonwealth were also in shambles, having a much smaller civilization than they started with. And even though there was some peace on Island 2, people didn't feel a sense of calm, but instead a sense of unease and revenge. They needed closure, and they were determined to kill the person who they believed murdered the leaders they loved. Saps knew that it was only a matter of time before someone hunts him down, or someone in the Covenant betrays him to collect the massive bounty on his head. So Saps made a last-ditch effort to try and get a strong ally for his cause. He asked Turntap to take him to the largest nation on Island 1.
Basically, that Sap guy, Saps, is innocent but got framed for a lot.
But on their way to the West Helm Capitol building, they ran into a citizen of Aperion from Island 2 who recognized Saps.
Oh. Oh, hey.
Is there a problem here?
Neutral ground? Neutral ground.
Uh-oh.
Skating on West Helm territory.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay. We will walk by in peace.
Good call.
Saps and his crew then entered the capital.
Can I speak to the glorious leader of West Helm, please?
Yeah, I'll go grab him.
Hello. The Covenant leaders brought me. Can we have a meeting?
I'm not gonna lie, Saps. You coming to me asking for a meeting after what happened last time, even if it wasn't to do with you.
Listen, I just want to talk.
What about what?
At least explain, because I'm
Put
innocent.
image around this guy.
Saps, I'm sorry. No.
Ultimately, Shpood rejected Saps' request for a meeting because Shpood didn't exactly trust him and had no real reason to help him. So instead, Saps tried another civilization, the Al-Karasina Pirates.
That's not a move. They've already killed a guy for a bounty, and there's a bounty on this guy's head.
Although when he arrived, things felt a little off.
Now, since you're here, you have to drop all your gear.
Well, about that. Wherever you think is the safer option.
Oh.
Any of you guys to get killed for something that I'm being framed for, you know?
But then, suddenly...
Yeah.
Need to leave?
What? Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Where's he going? Turntap had realized that the pirates were planning to kill Saps to collect the massive bounty on his head.
Okay.
So he told Saps to run.
Respect to the Turntap guy.
What's going on?
1 sec. You gotta go back to Covenant like immediately. We probably shouldn't have come out here.
Now, on their way back to the Covenants, Turntap suddenly started acting suspicious himself.
Are we safe? Is everything fine? What's going on?
We need to go back to Covenant right now.
You need to tell me what's going on or I'm not coming with you.
Dude, either like you can handle this on your own, or like just. Here, I'll explain to you on a sec. Just come on.
Listen, it's hard to trust people right now, so I'm putting a lot of faith into you.
This is so suspicious. As Saps ran, he pondered his choices. Either he puts his life in the hands of Turntap, who may be wanting to kill him and collect the bounty for himself, or he runs away. Now.
What's he gonna do? Oh, he ditched him. He ditched him.
He's all alone. Saps then climbed the mountains of Island 1, escaping from the last remaining person he thought he could trust. He was now all alone in a world of people who hated him,
exiled,
and wanted him dead.
And he's innocent. Wow.
And so he ventured into the snow. And started collecting blocks. Saps, what are you doing?
I can't trust anybody. Flux won. He completely won. There's just no point anymore.
Is he gonna off himself?
On day 7, Saps built a tower in the tundra, a monument for people to remember him by. And he planned to jump off.
Don't do it, Saps. Don't do it. Come on, don't let him win that way.
If I have to die, I'm gonna make sure he does too.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Don't let that guy get the better of you.
They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. No scar, got ice on the neck.
Or should it have ads? You don't have to pay to not have
Welcome
ads, but
everyone.
We're gonna have ads.
Today we have 2 new prisoners who will fight to the death. Linnet, you are charged with the attempted murder of several innocent West Helm farmers. Remy, you are charged with conspiracy to murder West Helm food supplier Dinosaur. Ready, set, fight!
You're just supposed to be the fun-loving rat. And the guy's back. He's gonna win.
Look that switch! Wait, some guy jumped in! The heck?
Remy won.
He won! Remy the Rat had won his duel in the Colosseum, and all of his crimes, including the murder of dinosaurs, were expunged from his record by Emperor Spood himself.
So
he was now a legend, and his restaurant became more popular than ever before.
By basically committing another
Now,
crime.
it's been a busy few days for Emperor Spood. He was always working on different things.
So it counts.
Have you seen our aqueducts? Show me your aqueducts, Spood.
Look at it behind you! Look at it!
So what's the use of this?
I don't really know. What is the point of anything? We just build. We have too many builders, not enough ideas.
Now, while Spood was an effective leader, he did have to constantly watch his back for assassins.
You know, I've thwarted like 5 assassination attempts, and guess what? I've just found out about another.
No way. Spood's entire reign began with him almost being killed, so he was always extra careful and sensitive about where he went and who he associated with. It's also why Spood was particularly angry when he found out that one of the people who planned to kill him was his own lead builder, Knight Arcturus.
According to some of my sources, Knight Arcturus was seen in the Commonwealth earlier today.
Really? Spood had sent spies across the world to find Knight Arcturus, and when they discovered he was staying at the Commonwealth, Spood immediately reached out to Sitzkrieg to request he be handed back to Westhelm. However, given that the Commonwealth was low on citizens and needed good builders, Sitzkrieg decided to reject Spood's request.
I'm not just going to give up one of my builders. The Commonwealth does not give in to tyrants.
This made Spood erupt with fury.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure that everybody knows the Commonwealth is corrupt. They stepped that chocolate.
Here we go. I told you. I said it. I said the fact that they were harboring
And so Spood went around telling everyone about how much he hates the Commonwealth.
Controversy.
This whole situation became a massive drama, and it actually got to the point where the rest of Island 2 was getting annoyed with the Commonwealth.
I don't get why the Commonwealth doesn't just hand him over. We don't need a war with Westhelm.
Unlike the Commonwealth, Cass had a big population and she didn't care about losing citizens who were troublemakers. For example, earlier, one of her citizens, Addison27, had gone to Tricolor, dug into Jovial's grave, and had stolen Jovial's head.
Can I wear this? Hey, Cass, I brought you a trophy.
But instead of protecting him, Cass immediately banished Addison from the Cass Coalition and alerted Tricolor of his location, causing Addison to flee Island 2. It was this kind of no-nonsense leadership that earned Cass a lot of respect from not only her citizens, but other Island 2 nations who were now much more willing to ally with Cass than with the Commonwealth. The very existence of the Cass Coalition also provided a sense of security to smaller groups, like this new nation who were mostly cheese merchants and called themselves the Conquistadors.
This is the way of cheese, para el queso!
Since the border dropped yesterday, the economies of most Island 2 nations were prospering, with heavy amounts of trade and tourism between islands. Meanwhile, in Barbie Land...
I have news.
What?
I'm marrying Oppenheimer.
What?
What?
I thought he
On
was
day
gonna
8, the player
blow that place
Oppenheimer
up.
had marched into Barbie Land, but instead of destroying it with a nuke, he apparently liked it so much that he proposed to their leader.
Ish, consider this your invitation to the Barbenheimer wedding.
Thank you. In Luminara, meanwhile, the citizens were inventing new technologies.
This is the power switch. It's 16 furnaces working together simultaneously, and it has a bunch of hopper minecarts on the inside distributing everything.
As much as Luminara was finally starting to live up to its name as the light of Island 2, little did its citizens know among them was quietly living the world's most deadly group of terrorists.
I'm thinking of running in the election tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
Legacy's pretty popular, but I'm not worried.
While it seemed like each of the Island 2
That's the
nations
guy.
had their own separate goals, they were
The
all still
mastermind.
united under one mission: to find and kill Saps. In fact, by day 8, Luminara had told all of the other nations that Saps had fled to Island 1, and some nations were already preparing to send out hit squads later today. But Island 1, meanwhile, was currently dealing with a whole other political drama, the murder of Lingolini.
I cannot conceive how we are being this civil about this. They came in, they found him in the hole, they drowned him in lava.
This player, Vietnam, was one of the few remaining survivors in the Lingolini Mafia. Vietnam had escaped the Covenant's attack and wanted to get revenge against the Covenant, but was finding it surprisingly difficult to gather support. See, while the Blue Cross condemned the Covenant, nobody was brave enough to declare war on them. People feared the Covenant and its army, which is why Seneca secretly asked them to do the deed instead of doing it herself. If people knew that she was behind the attack, she would be in big trouble. But for now, nobody would face any consequences for the massacre of the Lingolini Mafia.
We called it from day one. First time we heard her talk, we said this girl is up to no good. Up to no good.
Going back to Westhelm, on day 8, Emperor Spood was really only thinking about one thing: how to get revenge against Knight Arcturus. After the Commonwealth rejected Spood's extradition request, Spood's initial reaction was to begin preparing for war. But what made him think twice was his belief that the Commonwealth was a massive nation with probably a big army. Spood also knew that declaring war could risk the entirety of Island 2 coming to the Commonwealth's defense, and maybe launching a counterattack on Westhelm. So, Spood decided to change strategies. He instead decided to try and bait the Commonwealth. See if he can make them angry enough to do something rash. Something bad enough that would allow Spood to then declare war and have everyone's support.
That's smart.
And Spood knew exactly how to make the Commonwealth angry. He invited back to the Westhelm capital the one person he knew the Commonwealth hated the most.
Can we make a deal?
This guy. This guy has become the main character in this video.
Saps is back. And Turntap's here too, for some reason. This is interesting. Because the Covenant had brought Saps to Westhelm yesterday, Spood had specifically asked Turntap to protect Saps and escort him to Westhelm once again. While Saps didn't fully trust Turntap, or Spood for that matter, he knew that a meeting with Spood was a massive opportunity, and it was worth the risk.
Saps will become the main character of this video without even trying.
If we can do what we do best, we're not turn alive.
Saps, you are the person that, to my knowledge, murdered all those people on Island 1? Island 2, sorry.
It was not me. There is a person on Island 2 that is behind all of the assassinations and the corruption. His name is Flexion.
Emperor Spood was having trouble believing Saps, but he went along with it for now.
Well, it seems like we both have gripes with Island 2.
Spood then proceeded to tell Saps and the Covenant about his feud with the Commonwealth, and how he needed Island 1's support in case a war breaks out. There was just one problem. The Blue Cross Alliance was as good as dead. Infernus had basically left the Alliance after the last meeting, and the Covenant had stopped responding to the Blue Cross because of the Lingolini situation. So Spood decided to take things into his own hands and individually call the big 4 nations of Island 1 for a meeting. And he wanted Saps to be there so he could tell the leaders about corruption on Island 2. Now, because of Saps' reputation, Seneca and Benji were hesitant. But as long as the meeting was in a wide open area without a roof, they decided they would go.
Oh, so you turned the sun away. How could you be so cruel?
Just think about it. This man didn't do anything. But the power that he holds, like the fact that he's there, they're like, nope, we don't want to meet in a room. We don't want to meet. We want to meet in wide open spaces. Like it's wild. It's wild.
You wrap the moon in ice. That's not nice. Not nice.
To begin the meeting, Spood first had Saps tell his story.
I've been put on trial and sentenced to death for a crime I did not commit.
Spood's goal with this meeting was to convince all the leaders that Island 2 was a threat to Island 1.
One of my right-hand men was murdered in cold blood by someone in association with the Commonwealth. It's one of the many injustices I've heard about on Island 2, and I want justice.
Then, Turntap of the Covenant made his own statement.
A few days ago, Covenant was approached by Luminara to speak of a potential trade agreement. Legacy AN approached me in regards to Fluxion, the guy who Saps is claiming killed everyone, which I do believe.
Whoa. Apparently, back when the Covenant traded armor trims with Flux, they had also done the same deal with Legacy. And Legacy had voiced concerns to Turtap about Flux's run for leader, including how Flux was demoted from second in command, and rumors that he's paying people diamonds to vote for him. This gave Saps and Spood's stories a little more credibility, which was crucial for getting everyone on board with Westhelm's military proposal, which was, if any nation from Island 2 attacks Island 1, then the entirety of Island 1 must strike back.
If all leaders are in agreement to this,
he had all the loose ends
please
tied
say
up pretty
aye.
good, but
Aye.
people are starting to question it.
This is for us a problem.
Benji was hesitant to join any military alliance because Elysium was the nation of peace, and he knew that his people were opposed to any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle.
Council might not agree.
Do you believe if Saps was at the council meeting, would he potentially have the chance to convince him after telling his story?
I think he might.
As long as Saps agrees, it's up to you.
I mean, yeah.
Saps and a few of the others then walked to Elysium on a mission to reunite Island 1.
I have been framed for the mass assassination of Island 2 leaders by Fluxion and his conspirator.
The music selection, I mean, on point. On point. Like, just great all around. Like, it's been so good.
So many other people have died to the same tyranny and corruption that has been on Island 2. I'm just so lucky to be alive and share my story with you guys.
Yeah.
But as Saps spoke, the people of Elysium still had some doubts.
Against the corruption in Island 2, which is...
But who?
What does that mean? That's vague.
What is
the
corruption?
Elysium wasn't convinced that potential corruption on another island was enough of a reason for Elysium to get involved. But then, suddenly...
A few days ago...
Uh-oh, what's gonna happen?
What is this? About 15 members of the Westhelm army had inexplicably walked right through Elysium. They quickly left, but it certainly didn't help the tensions. Nonetheless, the proceedings continued.
They're being rushed here to pressure us.
We're going to be deciding whether Elysium citizens would go to war. I think Elysium citizens need to have a say in that.
Yeah, true.
After even more deliberation, and after even more time passed...
Excuse me, you have to say something important. The troop of people that came by, they are apparently the military from Westhelm. We have reasonable suspicions to believe they are going to launch an invasion of Island 2 in the next, 5 minutes. I do not know.
Oh, here we go.
Emperor Spood had grown impatient. After Spider informed him that progress was stalling, Spood had decided to send a squadron of the Westhelm army into the Commonwealth's territory to find and arrest Knight Arcturus. Oh boy, they're almost there, I think.
This could be considered an act of war. It could be what sparks the whole thing.
Hello, Ben.
Honest, clean, conscious diapers have up to 100%
Give me
leak protection.
skippable. Yes.
We are here peacefully. We're simply looking for a
We're here
man by the
peacefully,
name
but
of
we're
Knight
holding our axes out.
Arcturus.
Alright. We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at. We have not seen him, nor have we heard from him.
We don't have him.
Where are they going?
With their first plan failing, Westhelm went to plan B.
Shield wall, shield wall.
What the?
What's happening, guys?
They're forming a shield wall. They're forming a shield wall outside.
Everyone leave. We're getting out of here.
Yeah.
Everyone bail, bail.
The Westhelm squadron had successfully intimidated the Commonwealth leadership into fleeing their own nation. Westhelm then went around, searching every house, every mine, every crevice of the Commonwealth. But ultimately, Knight Arcturus was nowhere to be found.
Yeah, that man said, I'm getting the heck out of here. I'm getting the heck out of here.
Meanwhile, at the Cast Coalition.
Cast Coalition. Is he here at the Cast Coalition?
Hey, can I run something by you real quick?
Yeah.
You know how everyone's trying to kill Saps because of what he did? And then during his trial, he was all like, Luminara was behind this. Luminara built the trap.
The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
So, I was sailing past Saps' place a few days ago.
God, this dude is digging. Or what?
Oh. You see that? You see that guy?
Yeah.
Isn't that Flux?
Yeah, kind of looks like him. Yeah.
What's he doing at Saps' place? And why is he gathering blocks?
You go to show Cass.
I feel like that's...
What do you think?
Interesting.
I feel like
You know
that
what?
is
Go show this to Tricolor.
very minimal
And probably also
evidence.
Furion.
I'm on it.
A citizen of the Cast Coalition had been reviewing his old video footage when he happened to notice Flux digging for sand, a prevalent material in Saps' roof. On its own, this wasn't the best evidence.
Yeah, exactly.
But for some people, it did raise some questions.
Let's say it doesn't really prove anything. Doesn't really prove anything. Mac, you come into my chat and drop that. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm just kidding. Welcome.
Yesterday, Saps had spent the day getting brought into meetings with the most important people on Island 1, and he didn't really know what to make of this. In one sense, he was incredibly lucky to finally have some support. But he also questioned how real this support is, and who he can really trust. See, Saps knew that the Covenant generally did not like the people of Island 2. The Covenant believed that Island 1 was the supreme island with better culture, customs, and traditions. They were also known to be ruthless, having massacred the entire Lingolini Mafia. It's why Saps was suspicious of Turntap's offer to continue protecting him, especially after he ran away.
Yeah.
But Saps knew he needed powerful allies as world tensions were ramping up. When Spoon invaded the Commonwealth yesterday, he got a lot of criticism, mostly from his own neighbors, who were blindsided by the move.
Spoon could have dragged all my people into war. Elysium is a nation of peace.
Like that, any hope for a Big Four alliance was basically dead, especially since the other nations were now dealing with problems of their own. Earlier yesterday, Queen Sinica had found out that Elysium's newspaper, Daybreak Media, had somehow found out that she had directed the Covenant to kill Lingolini.
Well, the secrets are coming out
This is
now.
why Sinica was
The
so
secrets
quiet
are
yesterday
coming out.
during the Island 1 snow meeting. She knew this story would be coming out, and she was trying to figure out how she would respond. And on day 9, she made her decision. To dissuade people from invading Infernus, she would show strength by doubling down and hold a joint ceremony with the Covenant, parading around Lingolini's head.
lesson. Shame to those who disrespect our volcano.
Oh, it's gonna throw its head in the lava.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the island, the Blue Cross was hosting a meeting.
From the very
Vietnam,
beginning.
I'm getting word that Infernus is having a ceremony to burn the head of Mario.
If I can't get his head back, then it's war. I will put my hands around each and every one.
The leaders and representatives then decided that Infernus needed to be punished, and they started discussing whether or not to declare war. But then, not even a minute into the discussion,
If everyone is against them, then we are not going to.
Benji's dead. Benji's dead.
What?
Take a deep breath in.
Why? What's about to happen?
What do you feel? Feel this moment. Have a
Okay.
beautiful day.
Thank you. I will. I will have a beautiful day. Thank you for that. Appreciate
Let's
it.
go, Chad!
Yes.
We kick it off the stream with a banger!
With a banger, y'all. With a banger. Lies. Lies.
Benji, the leader of Elysium, had suddenly died.
Don't fall for that, guys.
And before
Don't fall
anyone
for
could
the
even ask about
nonsense.
what happened, a member of Daybreak Media made a shocking revelation.
We know that Benji had been one of the people who made the call to kill Lingolini.
What? Apparently, Benji had admitted to Daybreak Media that he, alongside Infernus, had approved the killing of Lingolini. At the time, Benji believed that killing Lingolini would finally resolve the conflict over the volcano and bring peace to the island. But he ended up seriously regretting this decision, so he told Daybreak Media everything, exposed Infernus, and then ended his life.
Oh, Benji. Benji.
Now, because
Why did
Benji
you
had
do that
repented, the
for?
Blue Cross Conference decided not to punish Elysium, and instead focused on Infernus.
I don't know about war. Maybe a trial? Give Infernus a chance to tell their side.
Flux was representing Luminara at the meeting, and the leaders actually agreed with his idea. So later today, there would be a trial against the entire nation of Infernus.
They're letting Flux have a seat at the
Now,
table.
when the
even
meeting
they
came to
know
an
what they know?
end, Flux was approached by a few guards from Tricolor.
Right. Look. We know about the assassinations, all right?
What assassinations?
You're under arrest. You're coming to Tricolor. You're gonna have a fair
What?
trial. Just come with us.
What are you talking about?
Tricolor had issued an arrest warrant for Flux after they obtained incriminating video evidence from a citizen of the Cass Coalition.
Being possibly responsible for the death of Jovial in any capacity.
What are you talking about? We know Seraphim was guilty of that.
There are concerns that you may have been involved in other ways. If you believe yourself innocent, I believe that you are. I trust that you're innocent because you told me you were. But right now, the most important thing
Oh, he
you can
lied
do
to you.
is simply go to the trial and prove that you're correct, which I
This is an outrage against Luminara. I cannot
No.
believe that you would accuse me of this.
Now, the truth was, Tricolor wasn't necessarily convinced that Flux was guilty. They just wanted Flux to go to trial so that he could answer their questions about the videotape.
Why didn't you not bring this up beforehand?
The pressure's gonna be too much for
You're
him.
seriously scared that I'm going to run away from a trial.
You agree after what happened with the Commonwealth, we could never be too careful about stuff like that. We're both
Fine.
not.
Fine, I will go. But this is an outrage.
All right, let's go.
We're gonna remember. We will not stand for this.
Flux is getting arrested by Tricolor.
Oh. Oh.
He's like stopping every few seconds.
We'll stop. Don't worry about it.
The group then passed through Elysium and were about to sail off to Island 2
Oh, what's about to happen? What's about to happen? Oh.
Oh, hey, what is this?
What? Wait, Flux is getting away? It turned out Flux had secretly told a member of his own crew to come and attack him so that he could run away from his arrest without looking guilty.
This man is the guy with the plan.
When Flux returned to Luminara, his whole world
Whether
had
you like
flipped
him or
upside
not,
down.
you can't say
He
that.
believed he had covered all his tracks, that he had gotten away with everything. But for now, he had to remain calm and decide on his next move.
Legacy.
Yeah?
We've just been informed that you have ties to the Covenant, and they're working with Saps the Traitor. So the problem is, we're afraid you're a national security threat. You have two choices right now. You either drop out of the election this instant, or we can do this the hard way.
Oh, that's tough. Alright.
He said that's tough.
By forcing Legacy to drop out of the election, Flux had automatically become the leader of Luminara.
Wow.
Which means if Tricolor still wanted to arrest him, they wouldn't be able to just walk ahead and take him. They would have to invade Luminara itself.
Well done, Flux. Well done. Even if you are the bad guy. That's why they're evil masterminds.
Yesterday, Emperor
Because they
Spoon
have
had
the
caused
plans.
a lot of chaos with his failed
Wow.
attempt to capture Knight Arcturus. So he spent day 9 repairing relationships, but also forming new
We're
ones.
almost into the final 30 minutes.
For example, earlier, Spoon had received a
We're
message
almost
from a
into
player
the
named
end
Addison27 who wanted to
Yeah.
sell Joe Fuel's head in exchange for Netherite. Spoon accepted the deal, gave Addison a place to meet him at, but then he gave Addison's location straight to Tricolor. Uh-oh.
Show us the head.
Yeah,
There it is.
Oh, no.
Give it right now.
I got it.
Now, this actually led to an alliance between Westhelm and Tricolor, the first ever multi-island alliance, and a strategic move by Spoon to befriend the neighbors of the Commonwealth. Later, Spoon also visited the Covenant after he heard about some civil unrest going on.
So they all just left, just like that.
Apparently, about half of the Covenant's entire population had decided to leave the Covenant. This is because they believed TurnTap was betraying the Covenant's values by constantly trading and associating with Island 2. And what made a lot of them really angry was the fact that TurnTap was making them protect Saps. See,
They didn't like
originally,
that.
TurnTap had
They didn't
only
like
brought
that.
Saps in to get diamonds for his army. But the more he heard about Saps' story, the more he became captivated by Saps and wanted to help him. In fact, the reason TurnTap had acted strangely on day 7 wasn't because he was thinking about killing Saps. It was because he had just saved Saps from the Alcanacina pirates, and he was worried that the pirates would attack the Covenant in retaliation.
Oh.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it.
Just
Meet Base
keep-
44, a complete AI.
The story.
Anyway, now that TurnTap had the pirates against him, as well as much of the Covenant forces, which TurnTap himself had trained to be ruthless, it's fair to say that his life was in grave danger. But before he and Spoon
Nice
could figure out a
mustache, TurnTap.
solution,
Nice
the Covenant
mustache.
suddenly had a surprise visitor.
Come here. You're under arrest.
Uh-oh.
Yo, they're trying to kill me?
You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island.
After days upon days of searching, the Commonwealth had finally found Saps.
It's literally the guy.
Saps is now hiding. This player, Zekor, was now the main diplomat of the Commonwealth, and he knew that this was his opportunity to finally kill Saps. The last thing he needed to do was to convince Spood to hand Saps over.
Shipud, come here. Please, let's have a talk. Let's have a
Shipud.
chat.
He said
Are you the friend of
Shipud.
this criminal behind you?
Alright. Could you guys come inside?
Oh boy. Here we go.
What's gonna happen? What is gonna happen?
We can put all of our fighting behind us. I propose a trade. You give me Saparada, and the Commonwealth gives you Knight Arcturus.
Oh wow.
RT for Saps. I mean, where would this happen?
You can let us take Saparada now, and then we can kill Arcturus for you.
No, don't kill him. He needs to fight in the Colosseum.
Alright, we can make that work as well.
Wait, so you're saying you know where he is?
Oh, he's saying
It's interesting because Sitzkrieg said he didn't.
Okay.
We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at.
Look, he comes back every now and then. We'll find him.
Really? Is that so?
Why would I lie?
So you'll find him for me.
Spood, don't do this.
Look, Spood, I have to be honest. I'm shocked that you're defending this criminal. Either you accept this deal right now.
I thought news was starting to spread on the other island, though, that maybe Saps is innocent and it's Flux. But I guess maybe this guy hasn't heard that yet.
Or I tell everyone from back home that you're harboring Saporada. They'll all declare war on you, and this will be the end of Westhelm.
The end of Westhelm.
So, just to make the terms of this deal very clear, because I want to be accurate, you expect me to give up an innocent man in exchange for a terrorist? Is that really your offer?
He's not innocent.
Alright.
Emperor Spood's gotta get Spood. Spood has got a
Get
good
out.
head on his shoulders.
Now.
He understands what people are trying to do. He's got a good head on his shoulders. He sees it. He's
Soon
got
it would be
vision.
time for the trial of Infernus, which had become a very anticipated event because Seneca had told everyone that she actually planned to attend. As such, Turntap would be there to help her, which meant Saps also had to go. He wanted the Covenant's protection, which would actually come in handy. What? Saps getting attacked. Oh no. Oh boy, Sap's getting attacked again. The attacker was taken out immediately by the Covenant, but this led to another problem.
We need to know whether we should keep Infernus in the area. We are worried about assassinations.
Not going in a building, we're having this outside.
Seneca and the rest of Infernus had arrived, but were refusing to enter the courthouse because of safety concerns. Infernus is saying outside or nothing. They're not going in. And as expected, people were quickly becoming impatient.
I have to stand here for 5 more minutes. I'm gonna pull all my hair out.
Let's come inside.
They got too many people. They gotta lower the numbers.
The trial hadn't even begun and things were already out of control, and then...
Who's this? Oh no.
Someone's setting up dripstone.
Oh no. Who are they trying to kill? Sap. Oh.
Oh!
Who was it? Oh, turn.
And like that, Turntap was dead, killed by 2 disgruntled former citizens of the Covenant who had come back for revenge.
Burn us back to the castle.
Queen Seneca directed her people and all the remaining Covenant forces, who were now leaderless, to retreat to the Infernus
Yeah, a
castle.
single death there, just that was a powder keg, and that was the spark. That was the spark. That one death was the spark.
The data.
To set the whole
There's too
thing
much
off.
of it.
That's okay. SASVIA builds models
There's
and makes
never too
decisions,
much.
so you don't have to freak out.
But we like for.
You don't have to freak out. You don't have to freak out. Just calm down. It's okay. Just calm down. It's fine. Quick commercial break.
Infernus and the Covenant were eventually found guilty of murdering the Lingolini Mafia.
Well, yeah.
But now that Seneca had adopted the entire Covenant army with all of its netherite weaponry, it would be impossible to try and arrest anyone. Saps, meanwhile, was abandoned at the courthouse, so he ran all the way to Westhelm to Emperor Spood, who was apparently dealing with a new political crisis. It appeared that Spood had finally made the Commonwealth mad because because, according to a West Helm spy, it looked like the Commonwealth was preparing to go to war. And on top of this, Spoon had received a message from Sitzkrieg inviting him to the Commonwealth for a meeting. Now, of course, Spoon suspected this was a trap, but his second-in-command Spider had an idea.
Let me go instead. Let them kill me, and if they do, we'll have the right to obliterate them.
Basically, if Spider goes to this meeting and actually gets killed, then in the eyes of the world, this will give West Helm permission to finally wipe the Commonwealth off the map.
You're a hero, Spider.
Glory to West Helm.
Glory to West Helm. What a line.
These guys are all waiting for something to happen.
What a line. Glory to West Helm.
Oh my god.
They killed him. They did it.
This is it.
Spider!
Here we go. Storming on the beaches of the Commonwealth.
Wait, what? Where is everyone?
His head was there on a
The
pipe.
Commonwealth
Did you
had
see it
been
there?
completely abandoned.
It was like their last act.
See, after Zekor's meeting with Spood, Sitzkrieg had tried to rally all of Island 2 against West Helm, but not a single nation joined him. Throughout its days, the Commonwealth had faced chaos, infighting, global humiliation, and now Sitzkrieg was utterly defeated. So, as a final jab against West Helm, Sitzkrieg decided to kill Spider before dissolving the Commonwealth once and for all. Sitzkrieg and his remaining citizens then decided to pack up and relocate to the one place in the world that West Helm wouldn't be able to infiltrate.
Oh, the Elysium.
Come on in, guys. Welcome to Infernus.
Oh, Infernus, not Elysium. Infernus, sorry. That's a different one.
There are so many people. Oh my god. Infernus is massive.
We're getting ready to get to, yeah.
Meanwhile, at the Cast Coalition, it was the end of another good day. The farmers had produced plentiful crops, the businesses had made lots of sales, and there was even a birthday party. But while her people were happy, Cass knew very well that the outside world was quickly growing out of control. As leader, it was Cass's duty to keep track of all the world conflicts. But by day 9, they were simply overwhelming. She watched from afar as the Commonwealth fell apart. She watched as world leaders died left and right. She watched Infernus avoid justice by blocking themselves off, with Netherite at their defense, as well as the volcano's sheer height. Yet despite all the turmoil, Cass spent most of the day trying to solve what was now the world's biggest mystery. Who had really murdered all the Island 2 leaders? Was it Saps, or was it Flux? See, earlier at the Blue Cross meeting, members of the Cass Coalition were listening carefully.
Covenant was propagating anti-Island 2 propaganda, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, we didn't agree with that. Island 1 never had beef with you guys. It was really just a Covenant.
They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us, then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all.
But the Covenant was going to invade us, right?
Honestly, probably not. I think they were just trying to scare you guys.
Flux had fully believed that Island 1 was going to invade and even yelled at the other leaders for doing nothing, which made...
It's the Tony Stark syndrome. It was the Tony Stark syndrome. He perceived a threat, right? He perceived a threat and created it in his mind, and then created this whole situation on nothing, just a perceived imaginary threat.
Cass think, what if that's the reason he killed them? Besides, what would be Saps' motive? There wasn't even a motive alleged during his trial, yet he was still found guilty. In fact, thinking back, the trial itself was suspiciously short, and the judge made a decision very quickly. Well, on day 9, one of Cass's citizens was scouting the Commonwealth and figured out why. Flux had bribed the judge to ensure Saps was found guilty. When Cass discovered this, she immediately called for a meeting with local leaders.
It's been Flux this whole time. I'm so mad. He needs to die.
I never thought I'd say this, but you have my permission to invade Luminara.
Okay, I'll tell my guys to prepare for battle.
No, there won't be a battle. We go in, we take him out, we leave. Got it?
Sounds good.
All right, first thing tomorrow.
She said, no, we're not going to have a battle. We're just going to take care of the problem. Wow.
Adobe Acrobat Studio is all new. What can PDF spaces with AI do? Do your marketing needs in one spot. An AI assistant? Show me what you got. AI breakdowns on trend reports. Unlock key insights on the rise of shorts.
We gotta finish it. We're almost there. We're almost there, boys.
Doing that, did that, done.
Is your mattress giving you aches and pains? At Mattress Firm, our sleep experts can match you with a more supportive mattress, like Steely Pop.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We gather here today because, well, we never got the opportunity to properly mourn our previous leader, Three Below.
What's going on here?
He was more than just a Luminaran, he was a friend.
I don't remember
and I'm
when-
very much excited
was it an
that we can
assassin that
continue his
killed him?
legacy
Yeah.
and complete the bridge which he would have wanted.
Oh boy, the calm before the storm.
All right, let's go, let's go.
And so, the Cass Coalition set off on their mission to kill Flux once and for all. On the way, Cass stopped at Aperion to rally their people.
We've found the person responsible for the multiple leader assassinations, including the assassination of your own president. Are we ready to fight for Luminara and for justice?
The plan was simple. Aperion would invade Luminara from the south, while the Cass Coalition approaches from the sea so that Flux can't escape.
I bet he gets out. Something just tells me he always has a plan.
Oh, they're here. They're here.
He's already gone. Look at him.
Flux is running. Oh,
Surrender!
They're after him.
Surrender, Flux! I don't want to do this!
Oh,
you don't want to do this.
Wait, surrender!
Okay, surrender.
Surrender.
I'm not moving. I'm not moving.
Flux, you are under arrest, killing Jag, Alki, members of Tricolor, and leader of Commonwealth.
This is an outrage!
And attempting my assassination.
Flux had stopped and surrendered, but there was a bit of confusion.
He's entitled to a fair trial.
Wait, I thought it was homicide.
He's our president. They're trying to arrest our president.
Going in, Cass had been under the impression that the people of Luminara wanted Flux to be overthrown, when in reality, most Luminarans knew nothing about his crimes.
Don't hard speaking to a mass murderer right now. Don't let him get through the crowds, guys. Where's Legacy? Luminarans, do you want this man alive?
Yeah, entitled to a fair trial.
Oh, come on.
Yes.
All of a sudden, Cass wasn't sure about what to do. Until... Oh, he's running. He's running.
For it. I'm telling you, man, this guy. this guy? How is this guy in just a random Minecraft server experiment? This dude, better be glad this is just a video game. This man is a villain with a plan. Look at that!
Oh my gosh! Oh my god!
He's actually the killer.
Flux had killed 5 people using a secret trap he had built the day before. This bought him just enough time to escape.
You block up behind him.
That said, Flux knew there'd be a lot of people after him, so when he dug to the surface, he ran straight to the ocean and fled Island 2.
I mean, like I said before, say what you will about him, but you gotta...
Still, Cass and Aperion sent out hit squads to try and hunt Flux down, while Legacy directed the citizens of Luminara to evacuate.
I gotta move all of these people over to the Conquistador HQ because no one is safe in Luminara at the moment.
Holy. Like that, Legacy had taken over as leader of Luminara. Cass and Aperion were down 5 citizens, and Flux had gotten away with everything once again.
I just had a feeling. I had a feeling that he was gonna get away. That he had something up his sleeve.
Just you. Building your app.
And sure enough, he did. Sure enough, he did. Oh my God, he's like...
Or so he thought.
Or so he thought. What do you mean, or so he thought?
I'm so confused on what's happening
right now. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
When Flux's trap went off, the rest of the world had a lot of questions.
Was that
shot heard around the world?
Flux?
Wait, Flux killed those people?
Yeah.
The trap.
On day 10, word began to spread about what had happened.
That was Flux's trap? Yeah, Flux built that trap.
Which made people think, was Flux behind the murders of the Island 2 leaders after all?
Dude,
it's his MO.
I think Flux was behind everything. Saps was right.
Suddenly, the world realized that Saps had been telling the truth.
Truth will out. Truth will out. Good for him. Good for Saps.
Saps, how do you feel?
Dude, finally, I'm so happy.
For the first time since he had got into hiding, Saps had been vindicated, proven innocent, and the world was finally on his side.
The issue's still not resolved, though.
And now, instead of hunting for Saps, all of Island 2 was determined to find Flux.
Bro, this is what happens when people want trials.
We should have just started killing him. I don't know why anyone stopped in the first place.
I would have been the bad guy if I killed him right then and there with everyone yelling, trial, trial.
But the search for Flux didn't take long.
Someone just saw Flux going up the volcano.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, why not? Where else is he supposed to go?
Queen Seneca had offered Flux refuge at Infernus under the condition that he and his crew build deadly traps all around the volcano perimeter so that nobody can break in. But the rest of the world was unfazed.
Yeah, they're gonna pay for what they did.
Yep.
On day 10, all of Island 2 joined the Tricolor West Helm Alliance and declared war against Infernus.
Oh, here we go. Here's the war.
Alright. Today, we infiltrate the volcano for Spider and for Owo. And I just want to say, if I die today, I love you all. We love you. Glory to West Helm.
Look who he is. He was my brother. He was
everyone's brother. And they took him from us. They took him.
Flux got away with murdering so many of our people and our leaders. Today, we get justice for our entire island.
Sap's gonna die in the war. He survived all this time.
Alright, everyone in.
I'll meet you at the Coliseum.
But he's gonna get to die a free man. That's fitting.
Let's go.
That's fitting.
Come on. All right, let's go. Let's go, everyone.
Wow.
A few days ago, my home was turned into a death trap behind my back. I was framed and then forced to go through a rigged trial.
Guilty on all counts.
A few days ago, every single person in the world wanted me dead. But today, you all know the truth about who really killed our leaders and our friends.
Yep. Yep.
Today, we walk ahead, we storm the volcano, and we get justice!
Oh gosh. Come on now. Come on, YouTube.
Thank you, Saps. Alright, everyone, listen up.
Good speech.
There's a lot of things to watch out for. There's gonna be lava, boiling water, dripstone traps, their entire army. They have the height advantage and netherite armor, but we have numbers. So let's stick together and let's win this thing! Come on!
Alright, here we go!
In this Minecraft war, no who's who. I mean, I guess they're shields, right? Oh gosh, look at this laggy from the...
Make me all blind with your silver eyes.
Oh wow.
You demand that I eternize your name. Walk ahead.
Oh my God. I think there might be a problem.
It's okay. You cover us in shame, and I take the blame. Living by the rules, Teen Witch, high school blues. Walk ahead. Beginners keep provoking. Blood returns, thirst choking. Can anyone stand this nonsense?
Dude, the edits in this video. Man. Well done. Well done. Like that shot right there, that is so cool. Like no replay mod.
We're pouring water on the lava, but the water still
cool.
burns.
Okay, send out the covenant now, right now.
The castle like trapped themselves though up there.
Go. Oh, big fighting on the ground right now. Covenant is attacking from behind.
Keep going! Skin shine. Joker's got silver lining. Holy Mary sings songs in the wet rain. Walk ahead.
Shields up! Shields up! Some heroes, guys. They only have so many heroes.
Now every new day is a new firearm to my teeth.
It's just chaos on the ground as well. It's the Covenant.
Someone show me someone living desire.
Get down off our mountain!
He said, get down off our mountain. Get off my yard, you youngins. Get out of here.
They got it, they got it.
Get out of here.
Everyone retreat!
Build a website you love.
Of course.
With Wix.
Of course.
For your words,
Is he dead? This man. This dude right here. True villain arc, man. True villain arc.
Surely not.
I mean, give it up for the guy. Give it up for the guy. This guy just, wow. Has the tunnel.
No, of course he has a tunnel. Of course.
Wow.
I saw him! We're gonna kill him! Run away!
Wow.
He's missing?
Hold on.
Oh, what's gonna happen? What is going to happen? It's getting good, boys and girls.
Alright guys, let's go, let's go.
I'll be there, he said. Oh man.
What?
This video right here is going to change the Minecraft genre. Like, it's got to be done this way.
You actually showed up.
Can't say no to a friend, can I?
Can't say no to a
Let's
friend,
make this a
can
fair
I?
fight, okay?
Oh, we're gonna have a
Flux.
Ridiculous.
Look at all these people dying right now because of you.
You know, Saps, none of this would have happened if you had died like you were supposed to. I'm sorry for everything you've had to go through.
Anybody watch Star Wars? Any of you guys watch Star Wars? This is Star Wars, Episode 3. He's got the high ground. Oh, he doesn't have the high ground. Never mind. Oh boy. We're just gonna be 1v1 it. What happens though if Saps dies? They're just gonna kill him. I guess Flux is gonna get away.
I can't watch this.
The hero or the villain? Who's gonna win? Oh, with the lava bucket. With the lava bucket, Sap's got the moves. Oh, Flux is on the run. Who was it? Who was it? He did it. He did it. He did it.
Oh my God.
Good job, Sap. Good job. I have a He did it.
Saps had killed Flux. And with that, Flux's reign of terror was over.
Wow. Wow. Just wow. One more ad. We got one more ad. I'm going to mute that. We don't have the copyrights to that song there. Wow. What a storyline. What a storyline. Do you think that just happened naturally? Or do you think he has a couple of guys in there in the experiment to kind of days later to further along? Do you think he has guys in there to further along a story or to create a story? But I don't know. I mean, there's lots of things that just happened. And these were all real. I mean, some of them were content creators, so I think they do. I think it is just a generic, a natural thing that happens, which is cool.
Today, we gather to honor the lives lost in the Battle of Infernus.
Oh.
Since then, I think we haven't felt the same. I know I certainly don't.
The Island 2 West Helm Alliance had defeated the Infernus forces, but winning had come at a high cost.
Oh, man.
After the war, people across the world took time to mourn their dead, reflect upon the battle, and then, eventually, decide how to move on.
Oh, of course, he's going to hit you with the sad music. Are you serious?
Now that Infernus, the Covenant, and the Commonwealth were off the map, there were talks of creating a new world government. But ultimately, it never really materialized, and all the remaining nations just agreed to do their own thing and have peace.
In the corner of
Oh, come on, man.
Island 1 had taken the brunt of the war. Crops trampled, the big tree scorched, the volcano ravaged. As a result, people across Island 1 struggled after the war.
But I'm dead.
Some of them joined cults, while others moved to Island 2 in search of a better life. Elysium was fine though. Instead of going to war on day 10, the Nation of Peace had decided to hold a peace festival.
A peace festival.
And on their shore was something new. A bridge stemming all the way from Luminara. And so everybody lived on in peace, including Saps, who at long last had returned to Island 2.
Oh, Saps has made it back.
Those brings back memories.
Oh yeah, him running down.
Still, the world wasn't totally conflict-free. The Cask Coalition Bakery was yet to be exposed for causing the death of Wood Daddy. And Knight Arcturus was still in hiding, yet to be found by Westhelm. It's a big world, so it's not a surprise that many stories like these may just never end. But I think there's some beauty in that.
So slowly lose control as emotions overflow.
My name makes no sense.
We will catch that traitor. But tonight you can rest. You've made your emperor very proud.
We lived on. The emperor lives.
Jury, you have heard all of the evidence. If you find Thomas 5200 guilty of aiding Fluxion with his reign of terror, jump now. Thomas, May you find mercy in the end, senor.
When we first met, I ran away screaming from you because I thought you were gonna blow up my nation and kill all my citizens. But after we talked a little bit for like 5 minutes, I realized you could blow up my nation and kill all my citizens. But that doesn't mean you will.
Barbie, do you take Oppenheimer to be your one and only Ken?
I do.
Oppenheimer, same thing.
I do.
Now, at this time,
so much random
Barbie and
thing
Oppenheimer
in this
have
whole
requested that instead of rings, they will both exchange something slightly different. If you would please turn your attention to the nuclear bomb that's behind us. 3, 2, 1.
So slowly lose control as emotions
What's he building?
overflow,
Oh my goodness.
falling into the unknown.
Oh my goodness.
Or do we hold the
Goodbye,
guard
friend.
our small fragile
Oh, that gives me goosebumps, y'all.
as
That
we
gives me
softly
goosebumps, y'all.
break it apart.
Wow.
Afraid to give in to
Well done.
and open our
Well done. Wow. Well, we're not gonna watch that. Wow. We just watched a Minecraft movie. One that was actually considerably better than the actual Minecraft movie. I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed the Minecraft movie. But wow. Sorry, I'm just reflecting on that a bit. Like, man. That was so good. And the ending there. Sap's goodbye, friend. Man. If that don't get you in the heartstrings, you might need to go get your heart checked out. Because you might not have a pulse. Holy cow. Holy cow. Man. Well, that's gonna do it. That's gonna end the stream for tonight. I don't really have words. I was not expecting the end there. Like, it really just kind of gets you in the feels. Wow. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I know, Gabriel, you had to hop off early. I know it's late, and you had to go to bed, but I appreciate you hanging out for the longest time, and we had a couple others. Paddles was in here early, and they'd already watched the video. One guy who devs hopped in, hung out for a bit. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate everyone that comes in and hangs out. It means a lot. It means a lot to me. Even just the few that I hop on here, turn on a stream, and there's some chatters in here. That means the world to me. And so I appreciate you guys. Hope that you guys have a great evening, and we will see you. We'll see you in the next one. Let's see. Nah, come on, we gotta have a little something. This is not, we gotta have something that's a little, let's see here. We gotta add to what was happening there. We gotta add to what was happening there. What do we have here? I don't know. We're gonna go out to this one though. I like this one. This is a good one. So, like I said, I appreciate you guys. It means the world. And we will see you in the next one.
Tattooed some